I'm running out of time, every day goes by so fast. And every moment counts, baby, I don't wanna miss a thing. We can sleep under the stars, we can sleep under the stars, or hang out in hotel bars, driving somewhere in your car. We can sleep under the stars, we can sleep under the stars, under the stars. Take my hand, and we don't need to do the things we don't want to do.
with the new Alienware M15R6, available on alienware.co.in. Experience smooth, high-speed gaming action with powerful performance and uninterrupted play. Enjoy software and warranty upgrades, exclusive offers and benefits with no-cost shipping. Ready to game like never before? Get it all on alienware.co.in.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Dell Futurist Gaming Valorant, powered by Alienware in association with Team Liquid. It's going to be your boy Aggressive, joined by none other than the Asuna hunting boy Kirito himself. And I'm going to be going in for this every single time. New segues for my boy Kirito.
I'm used to it.
You can see it in his
I'm
eyes.
numb to the pain now. I'm numb to the pain. Yeah, I mean, if anybody, any Asunas out there, I'm looking at you, 100 Thieves. Any Asuna out there, just, hit me up. Just saying. But yeah, before
his
that,
DMs are going to be open. But one thing that we are not going to be numb to is the intensity of the games that are going to be on your screen today. So let's head on down over to today's fixtures and see exactly what teams are going to be playing, because M42 versus Optimistic. Ooh, I'm ready for this one, man. Do you know why? Because this is the place where I've been hearing so much about Optimistic. Everyone's been telling me that this squad has the chance to take down all of the other juggernauts in the tier 2 scene and then possibly rise up to the tier 1. Personally, I have not seen Optimistic play that much. I don't really know anything about the roster, and I'm pretty sure that you don't as well, but what we do know is the known quantity being M42. The players on that side, ooh, they are just absolute gods when it comes down to the map of Haven.
I mean, honestly, M42, if the side of Optimistic, if the rumors are being true, that they have that potential in them to actually rise up the ranks, get themselves in that tier 1 spot, make themselves known there, this is sort of the entryway into that region, right? This is the gate. This is the bouncer you cross before getting into the club. It's M42. If you are able to put up a pretty decent score against them, I mean, if you can win, definitely go for it. But if the score is pretty good, I feel like they're going to be starting to, turn some heads, getting that attention that they very much need and want around the in the whole community and amongst all the players and viewers, that okay, wait, this Optimistic team is kind of good, and they're going to be having some more scrims with teams. They're going to have way more room for improvement. But before that, they have to prove themselves. And the way to prove themselves start here in this quarterfinals force against M42. We're going to see the best of this series coming in. The maps are already there on our screen, I believe, as we see the first map being picked by M42 on Haven, the second one being on Icebox, picked by Optimistic, and the decider is going to be Ascent. So pretty much, 3 very different kinds of map, 3 very different styles of play. It's going to test the diversity of these teams and, figure out how these players are able to change into their different play styles, different agent compositions, because it's the Valorant game is just so diverse. You need to be good at a few agents. You can be that one trick jet, you can be that brimstone main, but you have to have that backup in here just in case you have to, play in a strat that you're not yet used to. So I feel like that will be tested in these teams today. But yeah, regardless, I'm really excited for it. But based on the maps, it's going to be Haven on the first one. Aggressive, what are your thoughts on that? Who's going to be, on the high ground that one?
For Haven, we already know that M42, this is their best map. This is the map that they picked up. But at the same time, you know what I hate about these kind of maps? Like, I hate about Valorant in general and casting Valorant. There's one thing that I hate about it. Whenever a team picks up their home map, it's always the opponent team to win on that map. And then when the opponent team goes onto their map, they always lose out of that. The storyline's always the same. It's kind of one of those animes that you get sick of watching, but at the same time, you just keep on watching. And every single romantic anime that I watch, there's always that cultural festival arc. But at the same time, it's so good every single time we see it. So, in a sense, like, it's kind of like that. Now, isn't it? The Dell Futurist Gaming, it's none the different. Like, this is one anime where we're gonna see this episode over and over and over again for every single set. And will it happen this time around is a real question, because in a way, I see a couple of different changes, because Rival's gonna be the one playing for M42. He's a new face here. This could be interesting.
Yeah, we haven't really seen him play on that M42 roster before, and he's picking up the Sova. That is a big role to be taking. Usually, you want to start off with something simple and easy. Maybe even go for a duelist, who knows? Because that gives you a bit more freedom to play with. You don't really have to have the best chemistry always if you're playing like a Reina or even a Phoenix. But a Sova, you're basically the initiator, and you're initiating the site takes or retakes. It's all gonna come down to the info that you give to your team, and playing that Sova there. I hope he's up to the challenge. Obviously, it takes a lot of time to build up that chemistry and synergy, getting used to your new environment and your new team, and having that big weight already in your shoulders is going to be difficult for him. But knowing him, I believe that he's going to be ready for it. But the only way to find out is what's the matches we see. We have a nice overview of the whole map. It's not what I expected, but I mean,
I
it
think
doesn't
that's
really
another
matter.
guy. I think that's another guy.
Oh,
I
wait,
don't
wait.
think you're on
Okay.
another
I'm
guy.
looking at the wrong. Okay. Ignore that. The last 10 seconds didn't happen.
Yes,
Last
no
10
one saw
seconds
the
didn't
last
happen.
10 seconds. You just saw something that was very questionable, but at the same time, it's completely fine. What are you worried about?
No worry. First
Now?
round is off. Pistol round. Early recon from the new man himself, rival, gathering no information on A.
Oh
But
no, Vibey!
okay.
Vibey!
Okay.
No,
Way
not
too
like
much
that.
aggression early on. I can't handle this.
Well, it's kind of been the story about us casting every single game in the Dell Futurist. Like, when you have such a massive prize on the line, not just money, ladies and gentlemen, a chance to get mentored by Team Liquid, you don't want to miss out on
Oof.
something like that. So your hearts are gonna get pumping, the adrenaline's gonna be there, and Emo, he's gonna make sure his bullets are there as well to make it all happen. But Rix, well,
Does he
he's
know?
having a little bit of an oof moment with Flex down there.
Oh,
Maybe it can work, but Emo, he turns
no,
around,
no,
he
no,
tries
no,
to
no,
pick up
no.
the orb. Why? He's gonna be looking cute in front of Emo by slap him in the face with a couple of bullets. And Hyper, he's gonna be good for one, but Rix and Flex. Well, they have a little bit of an oofsy moment, but still, Rix, hey, 4
What is
HP, more than enough to
happening?
go for the kill. A
He
lot of
had
questionable
barely enough
picks.
bullets there to win that gunfight.
One enemy remaining.
Just
Oh, and
cleaned
we're
it.
gonna. Ooh. Well, rivals there, and he's gonna make it known he's the new man here, but he is not to be underestimated. And he's gonna be popping off with 2 frags early on. No deaths. First buzz run goes in favor of M42. We already expected them to be the better side, and that's the start they want to have. They're gonna have those specters early on. I'm interested to see which of their players are gonna be, not going for those specters buys, because obviously they're thinking ahead of the game. They want to get to those expensive weapons early on. Maybe have a rifle on the 3rd round, where you're supposed to have bonus weapons, or maybe even an operator, stuff like that. And it's gonna be Hyper playing the Jet. Who else would you expect to have that plan for the operator? But Rex, oh, it's gonna be aggressive towards that garage area. Vibe's gonna be waiting for them. He's got a shorty in hand, and he's waiting for someone to peek through that. So is Flex with a nade in hand, but the swarm nade is gonna come in instead. Will be destroyed, I think. Yep, not popping off, so he will be able to satchel out safely. Meanwhile, a lot of people stacking up the garage, but oh, Hyper with the first flag onto Melody. Meanwhile, Rex and friend, he's trying to keep this player off that C-long, and they're under a lot of pressure, but Emo, he's gonna get a frag
My
on the
God,
hell.
dude. Nice
Man,
shot.
with the Spectre at that range, he's gonna find a follow-up on the Flex on well. And slowly
Hyper,
but
easy kill.
surely.
Easy
Oh.
kill, Hyper.
You jinxed it. You jinxed it.
It's fine. Kawhi's just so cute that Hyper couldn't hit a shot. It's normal. Come on. Now, Vibey God, he's right around the corner with that shot. Expecting Rick's pick out, but Rick's, he's not that type of player to go in for something like that. He doesn't take those risks, just like his.
30 seconds left.
Optimistic, in a way, they're fine. They can do a lot more. They can be better, but what are you really
One
worried
enemy
about?
remaining.
Vibey God, he thought that someone's gonna be in that corner, but nope. He just saw a wall, and that was his only best friend right up till the very end of his life.
Recovering it.
Rival with the finishing frag of that 2nd round. They're gonna be moving on to the
What's
next
the
one with
most
the 2-0 scoreline.
anticlimactic 2 rounds, though, dude? Those were the most anticlimactic 2
Yeah, I
rounds
mean,
that
we
have seen
weren't
in a
really
while.
ready for the end, but yeah, it just happened in front of us, and we're like, oh yeah, round's over, move on. But what else is there to say? I mean, M42, they're just slowly and steadily picking these players off. We're not seeing any massive gunfights just yet. It might show up now, considering both sides have some weapons in their hands. Obviously, M42 on the bonus ones. where opposition Optimistic Gaming, they're going to be having those freshly new made Phantoms and Vandals. So they're going to be feeling confident with their new toys. Moving into the side, a lot of Killjoy utility to greet them, combined with that Astra. Venom and Rix doing some damage on them. Not any significant damage, but some damage is done, especially to the Jet. That's going to be Vibey. Astro Stars being placed on the side. No bomb plant just yet. Astro Star could be there to deny it. But Kawhi, he's going to be going for the plant. The shotguns do connect, I think. He's off the bomb. But oh, jump coming from Rix. No, he doesn't find anything. But his teammates do Hyper with a couple Venom as well. Rival, he's going to get the trade onto Venom. And getting the frag onto Hell. There we go. The 3-round coming in. And they're going to be able to pick up a couple of rifles. Rival, he's too excited to be able to have that performance. He didn't even get to pick up a gun. He's still stuck with a Spectre. But yeah, I mean, more money for him in the next round. It's fine. Yeah, more money for him in the next ones. And considering that this is optimistic, they're pushed back to another eco. And it's not looking that good for them. But still very much in the beginning phase of the match.
Looking as good as you would have hoped for, but it's fine. What are you really worried about? 3-0, you're forced your opposition onto another eco. You have a lot of money to work with, the possibility of rifles, and also the possibility of something even more. Emo, he flashes himself out here. Flex is gonna be good for 1 kill on towards the face of Hyper, who was a little bit too over-aggressive. Venom's already swinging, Venom, he's already fighting. He wants more, but Emo? Come on, man, you just gotta take those peak fights. You just gotta go in for that swing. Kawhi in the corner, though, he's doing so much damage. That's exactly what you want. That's exactly what you want to see. Spike is in the hands of Rix, and this is an easy kill for him. There's no way he loses this.
Hello?
Can I stop?
Hello? Did I get teleported to a universe where Kawhi wins that? What?
His cuteness is just no stop out.
That is a massive thrifty round coming out for the side of Optimistic, man.
First of all,
go for
how
it.
many times did I jinx this already?
Can you say you won't find your Asuna ever? I mean, you already did. I might just find it today, guys. Oh my god, I might have jinxed it.
Give you a cold soap. This is not how it's supposed to go.
Possibility. But yeah, regardless, I mean, M42 did win 3 rounds in a row. They won the bonus round as well, so they're gonna have enough money to go for another buy. But yeah,
Hyper, nice shot.
There we go. Hyper, he's gonna push aggressively down sewers. Rifles were still in the hands of the Preso Optimistic, but that really doesn't matter because they are having a lot of trouble pushing to the side. Shotgun is gonna be coming in. Oh, Hyper gonna be a little bit hyper aggressive, but doesn't. Maybe 3 frags through the smoke, finds Venom, finds Rival, and clears out the whole side for him. Seekers are out from Emo. They will be spotted out by the Killjoy utility. Drone, I believe. Yep. They should know now that there is at least one player in the flank. Emo knows there's someone in sure. Sends the flash in. Knows he's blind, but hell, he doesn't know he's up close. Doesn't matter. He gets the headshot in 2 versus 2. Rix coming in from CT. Sends Swarm Nade to push out Vibey. Here comes the Trailblazer. Gathers information. Flash coming in as well. And Rix, they don't win this. Vibey gets a 4K. Can you get the ace clutch? No,
he panics.
Panics. So close.
Dude, the panic. It's already there. You couldn't do anything about that now, can you? 4-1 on the scorecards, ladies and gentlemen. They try to bring it all back, but it's just not going to be working out in their favor. Shots are going to be clean, though, but Vibey, he could have done a lot more, but you know, Kirito, whenever you're stuck in those 1 versus 1 situations, especially when you're just about to get an ace, your hand starts shaking, you start making a lot more mistakes, and you just can't keep a calm head. 4-1.
Indeed.
It was
yeah, but remind me, I got an ace today on it's an unrated match, but I still got an ace. Remind me to show you the clip. I definitely clipped that, but yeah, he didn't. Vibey just felt a little bit nervous. He got excited. There's a lot of pressure on him because they definitely needed that round, considering that would be the round that breaks the economy for side of M42. But they're going to be pushed to an eco because of that loss. Trying to go for another quick plan, but again and again, Vibey keeps getting denied. It feels like they have this B side very loose, but the utility just so good. Rix with the opening frag onto Vibey. Trades are there. Lex finds 3. Oh, it doesn't get Lex. Time to pull out the showstopper. Venom, 8 HP, gets 1 more. And it's all onto Kawhi. Can his cuteness save him? It possibly can, but he receives a heal from Emo. Venom.
He's back up to full. You have nothing to really worry about Kawhi. He's just going to walk in. Maybe get a kill for himself because honestly speaking, Kawhi with a walking sheriff, somehow he's able to do a lot. He's just doing it.
You should
no. Right I'm gonna jinx him right now. I'm gonna jinx him right now just to test my theory. There's Kawhi's gonna win.
He's not even looking the right.
No, wait. He saw the cloak.
He saw it. Emo. He's now in backside of B. Should have
Walking in.
information. But oh, Kawhi goes back into B. They're gonna meet right here on the right side. Who's gonna get the headshot first? Sheriff one tap should kill him. Oh, the timing. Emo's gonna walk into A. But he's gonna
30
go for the
seconds left.
repeat. So is Kawhi. They spot each other out. No shots connect. Here comes the flash. Going for the peak. Doesn't spot him. He's assuming he crossed, but he doesn't. He's gonna actually walk into B.
Oh
Picks up the
no,
spike.
he's gonna get this
Show
kill.
up in his face.
No, no.
Oh, he
and
misses
he's
the shot.
I
No
told
way,
you! I told you! Kawhi with just a sheriff, he clutches out 2 rounds! 2 rounds off of Kawhi and just a sheriff. This man does not need a rifle. He just needs a sheriff. He's like, pick up this rifle. I don't want this, man. I'm playing with a sheriff only. I'm feeling
Kawhi,
myself. I am
Drop
not
that
doing
phantom
this.
right now.
Take a bow. Right here and right now.
Oh
You broke
my
my curse.
God.
I called it. Kawhi's gonna take this, and he got it. Kirito, buy me that pizza right now.
Dude, Aggressive was sweating in the back. He's like, oh my god, Kawhi, I swear if you don't win this. But yeah, regardless, huge run coming out of him. And again, it was brought down to a 1v1, but that is a decent enough thrifty.
I love
It will
that
be pushing
recall. Holy
M42.
hell.
Oh my god, I don't even know what that was, but M42 back to an eco. 2 sheriffs, a marshal, and a couple of frenzies and classics to work with. Emo pushing up to C-Long. That's a lot of information. Unless Kawhi clears him out. Can Kawhi continue the Kawhi magic? No, the one taps don't come in. Kawhi doesn't take an ounce of damage. Taking down Emo. And that's one initiator down. We still have the Sova, the main man rival. He's making an impact here, but he needs to do more as Hyper. He's holding on this A angle as well. That's so much information. So much aggression in a thrifty round. I mean, you see that happen, but it's usually not this much to this intensity. But yeah, the C side will be executed. I feel like M42 should have an idea because of the position from Hyper. Astro Utilities are going to come in, but it's a little bit too late as Vibe is going to get the bomb plan down. Venom will be taken out by Melody. And Kawhi with the follow-up onto Riggs. They're trying to establish the garage control, but he's getting surrounded. Rival takes care of Kawhi with a frenzy, picks up the Phantom, but it's a 2 versus 4 scenario. Vibey, he's already pushed up to CT. Doesn't get the shot. Boombot. Will it find him? No. Brought down to 20 HP Hyper. He's still got a classic wallbang. Will it connect? Oh, Melody. Sing that Spectrum's melody, please. Come on.
No, that's... Oh god, this is not gonna end well for them. Look at LRR. He's already on that flag. They know exactly where these two are. LRR, free kill for him. Knows what's up. He's gonna be able to find it all. Hyper around the corner. He wants to go in for that spray, but he's not gonna be able to find anything. A little bit of casual toxicity from their side. Take it all away. 4 and 3 on the scorecards, ladies and gentlemen. One more round for the side of Optimistic, and if Kawhi keeps on playing like this, his teammates are gonna pick up on that momentum. And the fact is, this much momentum on his side basically means that Optimistic, they're gonna start looking at the bright side of things. No pun intended.
I mean, okay, that has to be intended. Come on, but yeah, things are looking optimistic for them definitely. If they have to pass this big hurdle that is an M42 buy round. Operator for Hyper, everyone's on a Phantom or a Vandal. So are they. They do have more armor as well. Obviously, for Hyper had to sacrifice his full armor to 2.5 to get that Operator. It doesn't really matter. But yeah, going into this next one, this is a tech pause coming down from their side, but they should take the opportunity to just make sure they know the perfect game plan going in. They have the improvisations and the strats set. If they get denied at the A side, what do? Do they fall back? Do they cut off noise? Make sure they have a plan for whichever situation they run into. Because this round is going to be very important for them to establish an early read. They win this, they make this 4-4. And with the pistol round coming in for M42, they can make this a 5-4 lead in their favor. So it's very viable for them to take this lead if they make sure they play this next round to perfection. But again, M42 Hyper, he's feeling it. He's getting those frags. Rival, he's making such an impact with that Sova. I mean, these recons, I mean, what are those bounces? I didn't even know those angles existed in this game. And I've been, watching Valorant for the 1.5 years it's been out. It's just absolutely insane how these players figure out these lineups and everything. But what's more impressive is if the side of Optimistic can keep this up, I'm definitely seeing a possibility for them to be sort of introduced into the into the top tier of Valorant right now. And in a tournament like this, it's no easy task considering how much everybody's giving it their all. And as we did talk about the price aggressive, we did talk about this, the Team Liquid one-on-one mentoring session, the whole tour of the Alienware facility, the merchandise, the prize pool of 1.5 lakhs. Every team
All
is
there,
giving it. What else do you need? Maybe officially sign Scream as my best friend. Like, you know, have make him take a
Okay,
picture.
bro.
And
Is this your Christmas? Like, is this what you're asking for Christmas?
uh maybe, I don't know. Liquid, make it
Yeah.
happen.
Hey, this is your
Just saying.
opportunity.
Just saying. Just saying. I've been watching Scream since CSGO, just saying. But whatever, it doesn't really matter. We're moving in. Attacking push coming in from the side of Optimistic, pushing towards the A side. A lot of utility being thrown. They're bringing the fight to them, but Rivals there to finds one. Trade from Flex, finds the second one to Rix.
Flex,
Heller is
Aurora.
also there to get one more onto Hyper, and the site is theirs. Bomb plan going down. Emo, can he make something happen from heaven? He doesn't have an angle onto anybody. Followed out by the kill start and forced to fall back. It's waiting for the rotation from Venom. 2 versus 4 retake.
This is what I don't like about this situation. The thing is, okay, first of all,
Blinded.
I don't understand what is really going on when it comes down to M42 and their positioning. The way that they're positioning, they are not in positions for trades. They're just standing in lineups that they can easily be flicked onto. There's no crossfires. There's nothing. And Hyper on an operator, he's holding an angle which is commonly smoked off. So he also got caught out by that. Other than that, I have to say, I hate Raze on the map of Haven. As soon as I see a Raze, I instantly just call out that this is such a bad pickup. But somehow Flex is making it all work. He's able to get these executions down. He's able to rush into a site and get 2 kills like that through just his satchel. It's insane how good the side of Optimistic are playing. They're showcasing that their name is just not a namesake. They actually believe in the fact that they're going to be able to take out M42. And if they do, that's going to be a big upset.
For now, it already is. 4-4 is on the table. They beat out that Byron for M42. But look at this. They're going for another force. 4 rifles. 3 rifles, actually. I believe Hyper is going to be going for the Blade Storm. Or no, he's actually very far behind that Blade Storm. He's going to be playing with a Sheriff for this round. Marshall on the hands of Rix. They have left the A side completely open. Vibe is going to be pushing in and taking that opportunity. And they have guns, they have ultimates to work with, but will this retake be easy? Yeah, they're pouncing on it. They're still, you know, not letting them go for the spike one, but this denial coming in from Optimistic is so good. Venom finds one, but Vibe with answering back. Why? They're getting these. Finds one. Isolated Vibe, nothing he can do. But Kawhi, the lineup is there and he's going to find both frags. The positioning, man, the chemistry between this team. How long have they been playing together?
Feels like they've been playing for years, man. The chemistry between these players, it's just absolutely incredible. They almost have better chemistry than us as casters, man. And we've been talking for a really long time.
Oh, I mean, I mean, come on. I mean, Optimistic, you're good. You have good synergy, but come on. You can't really beat that duo, can you?
Oh,
You
God,
you can't.
Let's
You
go.
can't.
Let's
You can.
go.
I'd like to see, you know, have a 2-on-2 casting duel with these guys. I don't know. Bring
Yeah,
your
for
A
sure.
game. Bring your A
Yeah,
game.
I think they're gonna be bringing their A game into the match instead. That's not their
Yeah, that-
job. This
that
is
would be
our
better.
one. But no,
Rick.
Rick. Good night. You're just not gonna be living through any of that. But the thing is about M42, they're a squad that consistently relies on just winding up. They slowly but surely start building up the momentum, and it takes them a while to, you know, get themselves into proper positions and understand what they really want to do inside of a match. And that's kind of bad. That's the thing. They need to figure something out really soon. Otherwise, the fact that they're taking this long to try and figure out a game plan here and a strategy, it's not a good idea. Flex on towards the back end. He does get a little bit of damage to work with. He does get the kills as well, and now it's already down to a 2 versus 4 situation. What's really happening here? It feels like M42, they're playing in positions that are very well known. Where are the switch up? Where are the changes? You're playing in one-off positions where you know for a fact that a good team will check you. These are not off angles, because if you are getting checked constantly, and you've been getting checked throughout the entirety of the game, you cannot rely on something like this. They need to figure something out soon, and they need to figure out something that's unorthodox, but at the same time, it works for them, because M42, they're going in for plays that just feels to one dimension.
Indeed. I mean, they definitely need to switch things up, find some diversity. Oh, Hyper will get some eco damage done. I don't think that really matters. They're gonna have more than enough money to go for buy unless Hellar. Can he do something? No, he's gonna be backing off. Doesn't want to do too much. Bite off more than he can chew. With that, I think M42, they can go for another buy if they want to. It's gonna be risky. Rival, he needs to get a drop. Hyper. And I don't think he should be playing the rifle. He should try and drop it. Try and pick up the blade storm. He does need 2 orbs though. That's the problem. So their economy is gonna be in a really difficult state. Meanwhile, the side of Optimistic, their economy is exactly like the name. They are looking very optimistic, very positive. Money-wise, they've got rifles to work with. Their entries are really good. But again, as we talk about the same things. M42, they aren't diversifying enough. We are going to be seeing some interesting threats coming in. As we see on top, oh, Hyper, he's going to read that really well in the smoke, gets the frag. A drone, they don't spot him out, but Hellar will. Getting the shot, getting the trade onto him. Emo still here, but he's very much isolated. We might see a peek coming in from Rival as soon as Emo gets contact. He's gonna send a flash in, gets information. Default shotguns coming in, not finding anything. Hellar. He's gonna find both lockdowns coming in. They're both forced to play out of the site. They're gonna be playing the Circle is Lava challenge, and they're
Circle
gonna
is Lava
leaving.
challenge.
When
did you make this game up?
Figure something out. Okay,
Did you make it up with Shibu? Did you make it up with Shibu?
No, we didn't. We don't talk about Shibu here. Regardless, they're gonna be rotating back to the C side. A really smart play coming in from Emo though, breaking that lockdown. Oh god, did you see what's happening on the A side though? We have Flex. He definitely heard.
30 seconds
Oh my god,
left.
why did Emo turn around like that? It's almost like he knows. It's getting really interesting. They are rotating back to that A side. I think the COD, when they saw that presence in C, then they just saw them disappear.
Oh,
Melody's gonna be
Flex.
making a lot of noise. Emo, he might just drop down here with a flash. It's gonna come in, but Flex is in such a good position. He's gonna get
Spike planted.
fragged by Emo. Rival with a follow-up onto Hellar with his Undisputed. Emo still in backside, doing so much damage. Stinger
What?
frag from Rix. Melody does get one before dying, and Kawaii, 1 versus 2, has to get the clutch. Emo's taking the defuse. The tag is there. He has to push out, but Rival from the offhand gets the shot in. What is this round? I thought Flex's positioning would help them out a lot more, but just didn't. Flex
Last round.
just
before
lost the
switch.
gunfight there against Emo.
No, he did not. Do you know how he actually died?
Oh my god, I don't want to know.
It's actually a sad story, man. So Emo was trying to jump down, right? He jumped down after Rival pulled out his Hunter's Fury. The Hunter's Fury cleared out Graffiti when Flex was trying to rotate out. And then Emo jumped out while Flex was getting hit by the Hunter's Fury. So
Oh god.
he got
Oh,
caught
no.
mid-strafe and he just got
Yeah.
absolutely violated by 2 players.
That's
That's
sad.
that's a depressing
sad.
story, dude. That's more
That's
depressing than
sad.
my love life.
Oh no, that's not. That's a bit of a stretch, but yeah.
No, that's not a
really.
stretch.
Not really, but Hyper, he's taking a long stretch here. Home stretch towards the side of window, right in front of the smoke. Meanwhile, Rex is getting pressured, but he's standing his ground, using the swarmies to his potential rival, using that drone. He's gonna be concussed. He dodges that concuss. Doesn't matter. Melody and Flex get frags, but presence is still there in that A short. 2 players are still there. Flank is coming in as well. Oh, rival from the smoke finds one, finds a second. Flex getting that trade finally. Hyper, he needs to find something with a blaze storm. Tries to shoot the person on top, but Melody from the off angle gets it. Venom goes for the wide swing. But Kawhi is just ready for him. Lands the headshot. Only gets 1. 7-5 as we end the first half of the first map in the quarterfinals 4. And looks like Optimistic. They have to be feeling good, but
Standing.
that was just the first half. The gap isn't too big, and M42 with the side of Hyper still not really popping off as usual, but the potential is still there. I feel like we might see some good synergy development here. We might see the trade game coming back, the utilities coming back, because attacking is definitely a bit more, easier in Haven compared to defending, because you can just move around so much. And in 42, I definitely know they're gonna be using those rotations to its full potential.
Thing is, I don't know. It feels like M42, their aim game is just not on point. They have a strategy. Like, I'll personally say that all of their strategies are working out for them. It's smart. They're trying to make it all happen, but their aim today is just on the slower side. Hyper, though, don't me wrong, right off the get-go, gets that first initial kill. Emo's gonna be able to shut down Melody. And I swear to God, is my caster's curse this strong today? Is the mistress that in tune with me right now? Because what is happening?
Say Flex isn't gonna get a frag with the nade here.
Flex is gonna get a frag with the grenade.
Oh, yeah.
He actually did almost. Well,
Okay,
yeah, the caster's
okay.
curse is quite
Doesn't
strong.
matter.
Planted.
Yeah, the caster's
Doesn't
curse is
matter.
quite strong. I called that he would get a nade kill, and then suddenly he gets killed.
We don't
himself.
know if the curse is positive or negative. That's the question. It's either happening or it's not happening. But
No, it's like so
definitely there.
negative today.
Oh,
One
Hyper.
enemy remaining.
He's gonna not in this lifetime get a frag. Heller's gonna take care of him,
Oh.
and Rix finish things off with another frag onto Kawaii. Good way to start the second round, and with that bye coming in the next one, they can use those specters to get that equalization. But the way that the side of Optimistic are playing, it's a bit of a risk for them, but I sort of wanted to see them go for that force buy, honestly, because their synergy is just so good. The utility is also looking pretty good. I feel like they shouldn't let these wins sort of get in the way of M42, allowing M42, not in their way, but allowing M42 to boost up their confidence. I feel like going for a bit of a force, having more of an equal chance to get the round in their favor, might, stomp M42 early on and not allow them to get any, momentum in their favor. But yeah, they're going to be sticking to the saves regardless. As Emo flashes in, Spectre running and gunning. Oh,
Flex a little bit of a
Denying
kiss,
him.
but that's not gonna be long.
don't make it weird aggressive. Venom will get the trade.
Quality content. 6 and
I
7.
don't even want to know.
6 and 7, ladies and gentlemen. It's gonna be a 6, 7 and 7 soon enough. Even Stevens on the scorecards, not really much that the side of the defense can do to try and bring this one back. Hellhorror possibly 1 kill, but even that's gonna be quite difficult.
Oh
Venom.
no.
Okay, Venom. Okay, poor old Venom just got absolutely played with. Not much
player
that they
standing.
can survive with. Rix. This is out on a couple of bullets. Gets a love tap, but that's all that he's gonna be able to find. 7 and 7. Take it out. M42. One more round for them to work with. But the thing is, some of these rounds are getting way too close for comfort. Optimistic, their aim game is so strong today. Yeah, losing out on a couple of rounds, it does happen. It's just the pistol and it's the anti-eagle. Whoop-de-doo. They're not always going to be able to win out everything, but now that the gun round's on the cards, on the defensive side, it's looking interesting. But at the same time, I would like to highlight something that you did put up in the previous matchup that, okay, and it's the fact that going in for a force buy on defense, it's not really called for. On attack, yes, you can go in for something like that because of the spike plant giving you extra money. But on defense, you not having that extra money just breaks you apart when it comes down to terms of the eco. Sometimes you can just only buy a Spectre, and then after you buy the Spectre, you have no more money to buy anything else. And no, do not say that you can buy a Marshal.
You can buy a marsh.
No.
I mean, if you're good with it, if you can get maybe a couple of frags with that, like I got that day in that custom game, if you remember, clutching that round, but
Okay,
doesn't really matter. Rival will get this over diff on Melody. It was a bit of a spam. I mean, there was a spam fest. It's still the spam fest is still on, guys, on Haven's A side. Oh, Hyper though. Oh my god, he's creeped up there. He gets one running and gunning. Can he find a second? Pulls out the shorty. Will the shots correct? No, Flex, why would you do that? But the shot guard comes in. Will it finish him off?
Yes, it will.
It doesn't matter because Rix is gonna get the shot and it's all onto Hell R. He also has help from Kawaii. Kawaii does open things up onto Emo, bringing it to a 2 versus 3. They're gonna push in, but Rival's ready for him. That Spectre aim is so good. Hell R, what are you gonna do? It's gonna be falling back to see if that Vandal has no armor, only 60 HP. I think that's the wise choice, but they're on the hunt. How long can he survive?
Dude, I have to say that Hyper, he could have taken that really slowly, but no, he didn't do something like that at all. Riggs dying to the spike as well. He wanted to keep it safe, but at the same time, I think he wanted to play around with the spike a little bit as well. But M42, really good round from them. Finally, they're now back onto the lead once more. 8 and 7, they can pat themselves on the back and be like, hey, guys, we did what you came here to do. We finally have the lead on the stronger side of this match. This is the M42 that we know and love. This is the M42 that we really wanted to see. That's the thing. M42 as a squad, it feels like they have such a slow start that you question what happens during the start of a game. Do they just... Like, it feels like they're not warmed up, and as soon as it's mid-game or maybe the second map, then they start warming up and then they're ready. Oh, they're like, okay, boys, I think we gotta play seriously now. My hands are ready. My aim is perfect. My aim is crispy. I'm gonna be able to find it
turned on
all.
a switch.
Yeah, they just flipped the switch there.
Kawaii flipped the switch to a cute number. That's gonna cause his death, sorry.
Okay, bro.
Those who saw it, they know it. But yeah, this is an eco round for the side of Optimistic. Have the best weapons. They actually have a very mixed economy. Helen has a Vandal and no armor. Interesting buy. Hyper and the rest of the gang, they're going to be falling out of the side. Nobody's currently in there. I think they're going to all try and play utility. Their post-plan utility, though, man, is insane. They have the Astra, the Sova, Killjoy. Even Sky can actually send that flash in to actually scare off any players in the side who's trying to get even touch that bomb. Oh my god, Hyper's gonna go for a peek, barely missing that headshot. He's gonna land one onto LR, not before he trade though, dashing away to safety, gets a third, winning
Come
a
on,
fourth. He
Hyper.
steals it from him. And now
Oh,
with
Venom,
only...
he wants it. Venom's like, oh, come here, boy. I want this kill. Give me this kill. But that's not just gonna happen. Vibey. No, it's a good thing that he did die. Remember, this was an eco round for them.
Yeah,
so
it was.
he needed to die. It's fine.
Well,
But dude, Venom, he literally was like he's looking for a boxing game. Starts running up C-Log.
come here, boy.
Come here, boy. He just runs up, but he's just not gonna be able to find it.
Yeah,
So
with
another
that,
good
though,
round for their side.
And a pretty good lead established by the M42 9-7. The lead, it's not that big, but yeah, I mean, the side of Optimistic have yet to win one side on their defense, and that's saying something. I felt like their defense would be decently strong. Astra Killjoy combination is there. We have a Sova for the retakes. The raise from Flex is doing decent damage, but I guess on the attack, so on the defense, they're just not finding the same synergy to retake the sites. I feel like they showed so much aggression while attacking. It's like they're having difficulty in sort of recreating it while defending. And it's fine to actually play on the retakes. That's actually a preferable strategy sometimes, even though some of these sites on Haven are an absolute nightmare to retake. But with the chemistry, the utilities that you have, I feel like it's possible for them. But yeah, they're going to be taking a timeout regardless. It's almost over. Hopefully they have a strat plan. This is going to be their buy round. So obviously the gap that has been created by M42, this is the opportunity they have to close it out and make sure they don't miss out on this first map. Because as I say, the winning of the first map, it sort of sets a tone for the matchup. It sets a tone for your mentality. You're going to go into the second match feeling, okay, we're already down. We have to win this next one with that pressure in the back of your head. Or do you want to go in, okay, well played, let's just do what we did in the first map. And then we're going to, it doesn't really matter because we still have one more map to go. Let's just give it our best shot out there. So which one? Obviously, you prefer the latter one. And that's just exactly what they're trying to find. But M42, they're denying it so well. Denying themselves to get a frag as well. Hyper! Not in this lifetime. We're going to get out of that position. Nade is going to finish it by Flex. Melody's low HP though, but Flex so aggressive. Misses the shot. The rival is ready for him. But Vibe and Melody, they are finding the Melody on. Defending it to its best. And it's going to be a 1 versus 4. Looks like rival. What can you make happen? Nothing at all as Melody's lining that headshot up. 9-8 the scoreline. 1 away from equalization. But M42, money is there. They can go for one more buy.
It's there, but how much more are you going to be able to get? 9-8 already. This is the equalizer that they needed. This is the change of pace that Optimistic were hoping for. And the change of pace that they were optimistic about. Yes. I had to do that. 9-8 on the scorecard, ladies and gentlemen. Kirito in the background is literally cringing his eyeballs out. But what we should be looking forward to is that M42 and their execution now. They have the gun still. This is the last buy run. I personally do believe they are going to be able to buy on a couple of their players. Yes, only Venom's the one who has a lot of money to work with. So technically, more or less, this is pretty much their last buy round. So they need to try and figure something out here. It is going to be an execution down as a split. Sorry, it's going to be a default execution, my bad. With the default heading towards the garage control. Venom! That's a scuffed spray. He could have done so much better, but still Rex is going to be there for the trade. No harm, no foul. They're going to be able to find it all away. Flex in the back end corner. Hyper, he needs to clear it. Hyper! He's going to do it. Ooh, a flick on the wrist and a dig to the head. He's going to be got for one. Immediately gets a trade on towards the face of Melody as well. He's not going to be singing any more songs today. And now Hyper. He's on that lurk. He's on such an aggressive peak. He can walk up. I don't think anybody heard him. This is gonna be good. But Kawhi, he could just pay the ultimate price for as well.
Oh my god, M42.
Go in.
They're back in the site.
Rick,
Hello, Vibe missing that shot. Pulls with the shorty to finish things
no,
up.
he didn't miss the shot. He hit it through the wall.
Oh, he hit the wall. He just had enough HP to go for the mouse shot. But Hyper to finish things off. I didn't really, it kind of just lost my head there for a second. But Hyper to finish things off, making sure M42 still have that lead, still have those weapons in hand. And Optimistic, despite a good start, they're just struggling to keep things up in the defensive half. I don't feel like they got overconfident or anything. It's just I think their defensive side is a lot less coordinated. As I'm seeing a lot of these fights taken very solo. The retakes are trying to make it work like a team, but it's just not clicking. I think they need some more practice on the defensive side, but it's still close enough, 10-2. They are on an eco, but they need to get some victory frags here. Slowly break down the economy for M42 and get some rounds in their favor to tie things out. It's not that difficult, only 2 rounds to go. Oh, nice bait out by the side of Melody. He's trying to pull them into the clutches of Vibe. He's holding on with a judge, but Trailblazer comes in, will definitely clear him out. He needs to destroy that. He gets spotted. Vibey. Melody does get a frag onto Hyper. Meanwhile, Rix pushes into B main. Actually damages Flex quite a bit. Meanwhile, Venom as well is in. I didn't even realize he's in. Will take down Kawaii. It's 1 controller down. But Hellar was the trade. 3 versus 4.
Positionally, they're just doing so much better. I like this. Optimistic, they're constantly switching up their strategies. They're trying something just a little bit more different. And in this sense, they're adapting. These are the adaptations that you want. But wait a second. I didn't know that. Wait. Wait. I thought that it was Hyper on the back. I didn't think that this was gonna be it. I was staring at the minimap for a solid 2 seconds and I'm like, didn't I just see Hyper die somewhere else? Why is there a jet on window? Why is he trying for a knife and why is the knife not hitting his back? No, the knife didn't hit his back. It slid off. It was as if there was butter on the back of Rival and the butter just made the
Rival,
knife slip.
I just gotta ask, where'd you get that cape from, man?
Yeah, like that
What
cape
store
is
sells
made of vibranium or something. It has to be.
Oh god, it must be.
Dude, Kevlar armor. What am I saying? It's Kevlar.
We don't even know. It could be vibranium. I mean, what does DC Universe have? 59. I don't know what they have. What's going on? But they get that frag. Why with that Ares will do some damage onto Venom. Still alive for now. Entry being denied, but Rex is gonna be holding position. He's gonna wait for that swarming to stop happening, and he's gonna push into right hand, taking LR. The spam is coming in. Can he find one more? Hunter's Fury is gonna block his vision, allowing Flex to get... Hyper doesn't want to be any more aggressive. He's forced to fall back, but Vibey from the flank finds one. Can he find one more? Needs to find one more. Flex.
Oh, nice shot.
That's Satchel, but he got traded by Hyper. Kawhi finds one to Venom. The fight is still on. It's all on over Rival. Can he find something? No. Melody's gonna be to shut him down. And 10-10's the scoreline. Look at this switch up. I love how they're playing this matchup, man. They just have
chaos, man.
They just have such a good game sense on where to position their players to make sure they get the most value out there. I mean, if only they were able to more successfully deny that garage entry by Rix. I feel like this could be a flawless round from them, but yeah, the damage was done. But overall, with the players they had, that retake was very clean.
God, it feels like Optimistic, they won that one-on-one coaching session with Team Liquid really badly because in a way, I feel it's the one coaching session from them and this squad could just easily become one of the best in our region. They can see that the aim is there. They're hitting shots like it's nobody's business, especially from players like Melody and Vibey. Vibey, did you just dash in and just get 2 free pickups from Long?
Oh,
this guy's absolutely mad. The satchel
doesn't fall.
Hey,
matter.
The thing is that if pretty sure if Melody didn't kill him, the satchel would have.
Yeah, the satchel was still going off. It was activated, and the amount of HP that was on Rival, he would have died there. But it's a 3 versus 2. I think Emo's position is revealed. Swarm nade from LR will finish things off, and it's gonna be an 11-10 lead retrieve. But yeah, I love how they control the pace that round. Vibey just, was like, okay, let me see if I can find a couple of picks here. He pushes up, finds a couple of picks, and that's like, okay, Flex, let's keep the momentum up. Send that drone, my man. I'm gonna follow it up. He's gonna send that drone in, gathering information. He's going for those peaks. Does enough damage. Sends a satchel flying in order to get that frag. Doesn't even need it. His teammate Melody is there to finish things off. And I loved how they sort of, changed the pace. I felt like M42 wanted to take things up very slowly. But they're like, no, we're only doing 120 miles per hour here. None of that 30 miles or whatever you old people want to do. We're doing Fast and the Furious. And they control that pace to their favor. And they needed that fast gameplay, and which they definitely did. Right now, it's M42 being a little bit hyper. With Hyper pushing up to B main. A lot of utility in his face, though. We did see Vibe getting denied in the first half every time in this B main to the point where he's just like, I'm not gonna go there. I'm done.
All right. So back of sight. He's trying to see if he can find something, but with Hyper looming over the side of mid, things are not looking as good as he would have hoped for them. Slow
Walk
and
in,
steady
Hyper.
wins the
I
race.
dare you, Hyper.
Hyper walked in. He's going in for it, but LRR casually just slaps Hyper in the face, being like, yo, boy, this is not your home, boy. Get out. Kicks
Oh
him out
my
of the
God.
house immediately. The B-side's not going to be your place to come in. And now, but them running up from the side of Garage. Even Garage control is not being given simply. Vibey's right over there with an
One more.
operator. He's the
Another
home
one.
intruder. It comes
Another one.
over
Oh!
then. Vibey's good shot, but it's completely fine. Nothing
Go
really
wide, back
broken.
him up.
Otherwise, right out the corner. And it's going to be Hillara coming on down through from the garage window to just clean up the mess. Like, he's the vacuum cleaner. He's like, all right, I'll get the last few couple of dust pieces. Then optimistic. Now they're at match point just after the cleanup duty ends. It's time to renovate. With the putting on the 13 on the board.
I mean, honestly, I thought that that round was almost over. I mean, not that round. Vibe, he got 2 frags, misses a third shot, barely onto rival. I thought, okay, don't die. My boy Kawhi, back him up. Kawhi's just standing on logs like, he's not peeking, my man. What do I do? I was like, no, don't let your boy die. But Hilar started to finish things off from back again. Hyper. Oh, that utility in that A main. It's really affecting M42 every time they're trying to push into the A. I mean, a pretty decent read coming in from Optimistic. They're reading this A push coming in every time from the Jet Hyper. They know at least one of them is coming in there, and they're setting a lot of utility to his face. And Flex, oh, you can't dash away from that, my friend. He even bullets flying just to make sure he sends a dink into somebody unfortunate enough to be standing behind that wall. But luckily, Aggressive didn't say anything curseful, so yeah, they're good. Flex outside the A link.
Thankfully, only I'm the one who can call upon my curse.
Yeah, you're being merciful today. Rival with Dungeon Spree gets one onto Melody.
being
Rich with the
merciful.
follow-up. The dips are coming in. Flex will find one onto Venom. Revenge
Kawhi.
is taken. But again, 2 versus 3 scenario. Bladestorm available. So will the Cosmic Divide for the retake. But how
Looking
viable
good
is
for
the
them.
Cosmic Divide in the B side though? I want to see. Last round, they really want to use this. Oh, are we gonna see a flick? No, it misses. Nate is gonna come in, pushing him out of position.
30 seconds left.
The backside
it's still
Vibe in the leg gets the flex. from
It's
the
over.
front. Oh god, what was that round? Oh, Flex,
Okay,
don't
Flex,
kill
okay,
them.
Flex, chill.
Don't
chill,
shoot that
chill.
rocket. Don't shoot that rocket.
Yeah,
They're
don't.
all very close. You're gonna die! He's fine. All good.
A little bit of celebration, Keith, but I think they deserve it. They're the underdogs of this story, and they're able to take down the big dogs known as M42. They didn't even stop for a second. This is how you make it happen. And just said, he said, I'm so proud. Like, Raze knows. This is a game you should be really proud about. This is a game that you should be taking home over and over again, reviewing the squad, because you were able to take down M42 on their best map. Yes, granted, M42, they're not playing to the best of their own capabilities. This is not the M42 that we know, but still, taking down a tier 2 scene juggernaut like this, it's something that you can be really proud of. And as the match highlights are getting prepped up and ready here, ladies and gentlemen, the main thing that I really do want to talk about is the side of M42 and the slow start that they had. Yes, right at the very end, we saw a lot of brilliant plays from them. They constantly switched it up. They were able to bring their A game down to the table, and they were able to, read into a lot of the strategies being placed by the side of Optimistic. But the thing is, their strategic diversity and their adaptations were very textbook. They always played the same exact positions. They always played the same safe corners, same readable positions all the time, and there's always lineups for it. You can see a grenade getting thrown, there's a gravity well there 24/7, and they're just getting pulled out all the time. A couple of times I just saw a shock dart flying on in behind a recon bolt, and that alone was enough to facilitate a push from Viba. Viba got, but this how? He's just running in, dude. You saw on the side of A long. The jet from Optimistic just dashed in, got 2 kills, and then he got traded. This type of things should not be happening at all, especially when you're going in aggressively from A long. That's an A long push. That is not supposed to be safe for the defenders whatsoever, unless they're using an operator or they smoked off the A long entrance. They did none of that. Just one recon and one shock dart. And Vibe just ran it.
Yeah, I mean, Vibe is so potent with his duelist, and I gotta say, Flex as well. Really good support on the Raze. We all knew that, as you said, Raze. It's a bit of a iffy pick on the map of Haven. We're not really sure if he's gonna find value over it. His nades, man, look, they did a lot of damage. It wasn't there always, but the times that the nade hit, it did significant job in pushing these enemies away from the position. And we're gonna see more of those shots in the highlights coming in right now to actually break down what happened. But yeah, the nades, the satchels, we didn't really see the ultimate showstopper pop up that much, but regardless, utility was great from the side of Optimistic, and I'm really loving how they have that chemistry between the utility play. Decent attempt from M42 in some of these rounds, but yeah, I guess both of these teams have something in similar. They definitely need that momentum play. We saw at the beginning a few rounds went in favor of M42. We thought, okay, it's gonna be the normal M42 show, and then we saw the side of Optimistic pop off. They found the synergy, they found the gear that they shifted to work for them, and they just kept that gear on. They just stepped on the pedal and went on full speed and just carried it into their favor. Good start from M42 again on the second half. They found their grove. I guess the same was in the case for Optimistic. They needed to feel out that defense. And once they did, there's just no way. Once they figured out that A main, man, that A main, every time, it feels so bad for Hyper. Every time he went down there, he always had a couple of utilities to look out, and he always had a lurking Vibe coming up behind him, make sure he's dead. But yeah, they figured it out on the map of Haven. It was the map pick of M42. We sort of expected them to win, but what's happened has happened.
That's not
Hopefully
the case.
M42 can dust things off. I mean, as a team that has a lot of experience, we want to see them do that. We want to expect them that they won't take this too seriously. Hopefully they're going to be able to recover from this. But yeah, again, Kawhi, what was up with those clutches? Well, in that range with a Phantom, you lose that. We also to work on, which I felt like I didn't want to say it. Like M42, they should have those down. They should be ready in those scenarios, 1v1s, 1v2s. How do they win those with pistols?
Hey, sometimes people are just cracked out of their minds. Like, remember sometimes whenever you're in a gold lobby, it feels like, okay, this guy feels like an immortal, but he's actually just a gold player who's just hitting nutty shots. In immortal lobbies, yeah, everyone's just nuts. In immortal radiance, everyone's nut out of their mind. And when everyone is this good, then sometimes you just need to be a cut above the rest. And Kawhi today, he was just cracked out of his mind. He was a different breed. He was like those ranked demons that normally you find in NA or even in Singaporean rank that just plays rank 24/7 and then just dinking people out of existence just with a sheriff. They don't need guns. They just need a sheriff, and they just need a little bit of information of where you exactly are. And as soon as they know where you are, one dink, and you're back to the drawing board already. That's kind of what was happening throughout the entire game. The aim game from all the members of Optimistic, they were just so confident in every fight that they took. That's one of the main reasons why they won here. M42, they were not showing the same amount of optimism. No, actually, I did not want to use it as a pun. I did not want to use it as a pun. I swear to God.
You're taking the salt shaker. You're removing the thing that's like the covering with the holes on it. You're removing it. You're dumping it in the wound, literally.
Okay, now, but I'm serious though, like, to be on a much more serious note, M42,
Yeah.
this is not what you would expect from them, because I hold this roster to high regard. I will hype them up over and over again all day long, because I know what they're capable of. After the one match that I casted during another event about this exact same roster, they were insane on the map of Haven. They took down Team Valor like it was nobody's business. Every single strategy, every single beat was beautiful, but once again, Vibey, he actually did not hit it with the knife. He actually swapped out the knife midway. I honestly thought that he actually butter knifed him, but no. Vibey, he's such a good player. Like, he's such a good guy. He could have knifed him, but he didn't. Switched his gun out and then killed him.
I'm gonna give him the respect again. Yeah.
Yes.
There's another play from Flex that I want to create out. I mean, the satchel, he just sent it out unconsciously, thinking he'd get the frag. But again, Ray's utility is so good from him there. and positioning, game sense, everything wise, optimistic. Just I think the confidence, I think the momentum of winning a bunch of rounds in a row definitely factored into that, allowing them to play a lot more comfortably. Quite the opposite, I feel like happened for M42. They weren't winning rounds, they was just losing engagement. Engagement, I feel like they plan, okay, that we're gonna move in like this, we're gonna smoke this, I'm gonna flash that. We get that frag, the side is ours. Once that started not working out, it sort of affected them. They're like, okay, what do we even do that's gonna work out right now? And I guess that confidence and momentum definitely slowed them down a bit, but it was just the first map. It was, of course, their map pick. We expected them to perform a bit better, but it's completely fine. There's still 2 more maps to go, and hopefully they will be ready enough to maybe win the second one and take it to the third. Who knows?
Hopefully they're going to be able to do it. But for now, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be setting up game number 2. We need a little bit of a breather, and so do the teams, because after such a loss, I believe that M42, they do need to go back to the drawing board, try and rethink a couple of their plans, and then just finally come back even stronger to take down their opposition. But for now, we're going to be heading on down over into a short break. Don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be right back with you with the Dell Futurist Gaming Valorant Cup in just a little bit.
On boundaries with the new Alienware M15R6, available on alienware.co.in. Experience smooth, high-speed gaming action with powerful performance and uninterrupted play. Enjoy software and warranty upgrades, exclusive offers and benefits with no-cost shipping. Ready to game like never before? Get it all on alienware.co.in.
And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, back to the Dell Futurist Gaming Valorant, powered by Alienware in association with Team Liquid. Yeah, it's gonna be your boy Aggressive with you though again, but in a way, we are still in a state of shock after the way that M42 just lost in that map. We didn't really expect any of that to happen now, did we? It was a loss that should not have really happened. M42 as a squad, they could have done so much more. Like, the potential was there. They were getting the rounds when it came down to some of their strategies. But the thing is, their strategies were just so textbook that you wouldn't really think they're going to work. They need to adapt. They need to try something more different. But we saw none of that. They were just constantly going in for the same play, same positions. Yes, the aim game wasn't as good as it could have been. Like on other days, Hyper was having a rough time. He was fragging, but he was not being the Hyper that we know and love. He was being a much more toned down Hyper. He was being mellow. No, why am I going in for so many different? There
Oh God.
is a mellow.
Just stop, dude. Just stop. The point is, M42, they weren't really themselves today, but the opportunities are still there for them to get this match back in their favor. We're moving
One
into the
map.
second map of being Icebox. One thing to worry about, this is Team Optimist pick, so hopefully, I mean, considering they picked this, they must have something planned. Some strats are there that they feel are confident enough that is going to work against Team like M42. But also, I mean, we are a little bit shocked about how M42 played, but I really want to point out, as Team Optimist, they are a bit of an underdog team. They're rising up here. And I sort of want to congratulate them because obviously we saw how
That's
hyped they were after winning that match, after they got that final frag. They weren't even defusing the bomb, they were just dancing around with their utilities. That's not the point. The point is they're out here. They're making a name for themselves. As I said, beating M42 or even making them or giving them a run for their money would be a pretty decent score for them to get the name out there. And by getting that name out, more teams will be able to take notice. They're going to be able to find scrims, etc., etc. Because this tournament, it's all about that improvement. It's all about letting these teams, the new teams especially, come out here and show what they've got. That's what the Dell Futurist Gaming is presenting with us, and that's what Alienware is presenting with us, giving us the opportunity to allow these teams to sort of have this stage and show what they got. And if a team like Team Optimistic is doing this, that's going to be great because I'm happy that more newer teams are out here. They're giving the big dogs a run for their money, and they're able to change up the game a little bit. Because I mean, we want to see more teams up there. We want to see the whole nation be crazy about every single team. We don't want to see the same 5 or 6 teams fighting for that top position every year. We want to see some new faces, and new faces is exactly what we're seeing with Team Optimist. Giving M42 a tough time. And moving into Icebox, we're going to be taking a look at agent selections. Obviously, we have a diverse lineup on how you can play Icebox, but I think M42, they're going to be playing a little bit on the default strat. We're going to see a couple of Sentinels coming, a single duelist Hyper on that Jet. Who else would you have there? Rival is going to be playing this the Sova, and Venom, as the name suits him, will be playing the Viper. That's actually really perfect, just saying. Meanwhile, for the side of Optimist, Vibe is going to be switching from a duelist to a controller. That's a really big switch. Kawhi is going to be moving to the Sova. Flex is going to be this time going from a Raze to a Jet. Melody is going to be going for a secondary initiator that's being Sky and Heller on the Killjoy. So both of them are, I mean, it's quite different. Aggressive. We have a single duelist combo on both, but one has 2 Sentinels and one has 2 initiators. Which one? I'm really confused. Which one do you think is gonna have an edge?
I personally am an advocate for the dual sense. Do you know that? Like that's the tried and true tested composition. That is a composition you can always rely on. But at the same time, double initiator isn't really a bad thing either. Like it can work. It's strong. It's good. It's consistent. But the thing is, on the map of Icebox, having a double initiator, sorry, a double sentinel composition is really crucial because, in a way, Icebox, you can easily get a couple of flank routes. If there's no one to watch mid or there's no one to watch kitchen, you're going to fall into a really massive trap. And you can't really play this map without a Sage now, can you? Sage is just such a crucial pickup here that without the Sage, you're pretty much throwing on this map, primarily due to the fact that, hey, without that wall, a lot of the different entries that you can take, a lot of the different plans that you can go for, it's a lot more difficult. You can even use the wall and save it on the defensive side to go in for systematic diffuses, a couple of meme walls, as we call it. The meme walls are always going to be there, especially when the wall is that potent on the piss round. You know it's going to be dangerous, but for Optimistic, they don't even have that. They went in for a double initiator with a single sentinel combination. So
Sentinel being
it's two
killed there as
different
well.
ideologies.
Yeah,
But Flex.
but okay. Well,
Who needs a sentinel?
bye
Who
bye
needs a
emo.
skin?
I just saw him push up there. Rix as well trying to be aggressive on that A side. He because of that bot placement. Oh, he's playing controller, but the duelist mentality is there. Okay, Heller, he's trying to chase after Venom. Venom is playing bar
Spike
over
down
here.
A.
Running around the map. Maybe spots the head of the Jet. Can he get the
Last player standing.
Rix with another trade? But the rotation is here. 3 versus 1. The bot will spot his position out. Rix, what can he do? Flashes there. Oh, won't get any information. They don't know where he is. He can find one key frag. Dinks Melody. But Kawaii now knows where he is. And peekaboo. There we go. The shot is there. And we're going to see a 1-0 scoreline coming in. Kawaii with the final frag. And they can get those hands on those Spectres. Give them the 2-0 scoreline in the next one.
Dicks. That could have been a round that went in their favor, but hey, if this is the level of aggression Optimistic are going to be showing throughout the entirety of Icebox, I'm kind of afraid. Like, dude, who does that? Vibey, he just dashed in through a recon and casually tapped Timo and got back out.
It was flex, but yeah, never mind.
Oh wait, it was Flex? Oh wait,
Yeah,
I
Flex
thought
is
it was
playing with Jet.
Vibey. Flex is
Flex
not
playing
playing.
the Jet. Vibey got a frag as well. He's still playing the duelist with a controller. Rix, the opener frag onto Melody. That's a good start. Doing some eco damage. Meanwhile, 3 players pushing up B. Vibey with the Viper has no idea. Mid is very open. Just realized mid is very open. That paranoia is definitely affecting Vibey right now. There could be someone creeping up behind him. Doesn't matter. He will find one frag before dropping. Sees the head of another one. Venom hears the drop. Is he gonna push in through the wall is the question. Or will a double pick achieve? The dash comes in. And Hyper managed to get the right click and picks up a Spectre as well. But Kawaii with a couple. Flex with one more. And there we go. All on to Hyper. Isolated in the side. Has a Spectre, but doesn't matter. Flex.
Flex is feeling himself, dude.
Yeah.
He's just doing all of the break dances all over the map. He's just that ready. He's just that hyped, and he's that pumped. It's a joke. Flex. He means business. And on the receiving end of that business is gonna be the side of M42. Things are not looking that good for them. Bonus round on the cards here. Maybe this is the place where they can turn everything around. Melody, not really buying anything. Just gonna get himself a ghost from one of his teammates. And with this 2-0 scoreline on the cards, once again, piss around, anti-eco. Nothing to really talk about, just throw away the rounds. That never happened. Now on the buy rounds is where they really need to start to shine. That was a fast rush, but I like this position from Flex. If they can get the timing down properly, this is easy for them. They can easily take a hold here. And if any push comes down towards its B side, they need to have the Viper Toxins available though. It's not looking that good. Flex, just stay around the corner. Don't move, man. Don't move. Just trust it. Just trust your body. Do not move for even a second. You're going to be able to get it all. He's going to swing out and he's dead.
Oh,
Flex.
he gets a frag. He gets a
What?
frag onto
How?
Hyper. Emo, he was reloading. There was nothing he could do. He wasn't even right angle. Doesn't get the gun though. Oh, Flex, he's playing around yellow. Emo is very patient. He's waiting for him. With that smoke in, he could guess that he reaggressed. But he doesn't spot him anywhere. Venom will be joining him as well. Now they can take this fight a bit more confidently. The rest of the team, the whole cavalry is here. 4 versus 1. It will be a 4 versus 2 now, considering Hawaii has joined him. We still
30
have
seconds
presence
left.
from Melody in mid, yet to find this first frag, but has a ghost and the will to get one. Flex isolated, mushed out from his position. Gets one though because of the recon, but will find the trade. Emo. Wall will be there. Shock darts coming in to clear out any utility, but Kawhi from on top denies the bomb plant.
Spike down.
That is
B.
huge. Now Melody, speaking of that, trying to flash in. The wall has been displaced. It's very much in an open position. Regrowth will try and get why, but denies another denial from. They're not letting the spike be planted. 1 versus 1 Melody. The time has run out. I didn't realize they had no time. Oh, rival, no
little bit of a
bullets.
potato pass. Come on. Okay, rival, just slap him in the face with it. Why not? Oh god. Well, that just happened. A little bit of a comical moment right at the very end, and rival he gets the last laugh. But hey, it's fine. What are you really worried about? That round was a bonus round from the side of Optimistic, so they're completely happy with it. There's only one Hero Vandal in the hands of rival, but that's it. Will that Hero Vandal be able to sing, or will the villains of this story be the ones to take it all away? Villains are optimistic about this, but are they going to be able to make it work?
Recon coming out there. Will not gather any information for the defenders. It's 5BO. He took position in this cubby. There is a great
Oryx!
angle though.
He actually gets it. What?
He gets a martial shot on
Hello?
the flex. Hello, what's happening here?
One second. What was that?
Heller with the trade. Oh,
Venom?
Venom. How has he crossed? How is he there?
Kitchen. Where's
So
the
why-
traps on Kitchen, man?
I have no idea what's happening right now. Vibey, he's gonna be pushing up from that B main. He switches to his pistol. Knows he can take the long range fight with the judge. Hyper though with the sheriff. He can take any range of a fight. But Melody with the vandal. Oh, Hyper dashes in, hoping to find someone, but doesn't help. To Emo only has a share to work with. Picks up a vandal. Odds are a bit in his favor. But Hellar with only 4 bullets doesn't want to reload. Doesn't want to give away his position. Emo walking in, alarm bot is right there. He's going for the reload, but the positioning is good. Using the swarm to push him out. Flicks onto the head. Hellar with a 4K. Holding onto that side like an iron wall.
Is that a Haikyuu reference?
I mean, not intentional.
Yes, that's a Haikyuu reference.
It's a very common term, aggressive. Come on, don't be that guy.
Oh, come on. I can pull off all the anime references I want, especially in this round, because I can completely understand the ideology. It feels as though it's always players such as Rix and, of course, on this case, Hell RR, being the ones who puts a damper on any sort of plans that you can have. Such an hyper-aggressive squad! But right at the very end, the squad is going to be strong, but not that strong. Hyper, good for 1 kill, immediately gets shredded out by Vibey. That's kind of good.
Yes,
The trade
yes.
game's on point. 2 of the jets are now out of the equation. No Blade Storms to work with whatsoever. It's all up to the utility. It's all up to the Sentinels controllers and the initiators. And Vibey, he's looking to be the judge, and he's looking to be the jury, and also the executioner. Is he gonna be able to find it, though, is the real question. Positionally, he's in a good spot. No one should be checking him. No Owl Drone available either. Venom, he's gonna be going around the corner.
Oh,
For what?
dude!
Second. No, this is not how you do it, Vibey. This is not how you're supposed to play this game. This is supposed to be a tactical shooter. This is not supposed to be some game that just starts with the letter F.
Oh, be patient,
Last
Hella.
player
Doesn't
standing.
matter. I thought he should wait for him to walk into the alarm bot, but doesn't really matter. He's gonna get the shot in regardless. Rival. Oh,
no.
not the recon you
30
wanted. I know
seconds
as a, how that feels like, but yeah, he's gonna have to push in. But now they know where he is.
Player
But
standing.
doesn't matter.
maybe,
Hellar
maybe.
was holding on, but they walk into that positioning. And Rival, he has a ultimate here, Hunter's Fury, and he's gonna plant very much in the open. A lot of time will be eaten up by Kawhi just to get to the side by clearing out all these angles. He's gonna be playing anywhere. Has shock darts as well. If he knows lineups, this could be huge for him unless Kawhi can try and play around that Hunter's Fury. The amount of distance though, I don't know if he's gonna be able to cross him and get to him if he disables it in time. But oh, Kawhi is not even gonna touch the bomb. I think he knows.
Dangerous game that he's
He
playing.
knows. Oh god, he might. Oh, the drop sound.
He knows. No
Rival
time.
knows. Rival knows. He's
You ran out
walked
of
too
time.
far. Oh, he missed the headshot. But readjust
What?
quick enough. I don't
No,
know what's
no. Did he
happening.
just get a walking headshot?
I don't know what happened, but he definitely
Walking
missed the
headshot with
first
a
initial
vandal.
shot. He definitely missed the first initial shot. Was able to readjust good, proper enough to get that second shot in. But yeah, I mean, that was a decently smart strat from Rival. He pulled him away from the bomb. Kawhi had to check all these angles. Rival could be playing anywhere. You can't really blame Kawhi. He played it the way he could, the best he could.
He could have risked it. Like, just by tapping the bomb once, you would have gotten the Hunter's Fury out at least.
The entry is kind of vertical
What?
though. Huh?
Tiber!
Oh,
No.
where?
No.
Where
got
did
it from
he?
mid.
Where?
He got it from mid. There's a mid updraft angle, so you can see all the way
On
up
B
till the
main?
mid. Yes, you can see all the way to B main from the side
How
of Tube.
Is
From the
there-
side of
isn't
Tube.
there-
Mid
isn't
blue,
there-
mid blue, mid blue, mid blue.
Isn't there a very long container there? Doesn't matter. We're being taken by the side of Melody. Is trying to run away. Will be successful. Venom does get one more into Kawhi. 3 versus 5. All 5 ultimates available. Hyper already on the Bladestorm. Flex as well. Battle of the Jets. What's gonna happen? Emo's gonna interfere. Come on, don't interfere in an anime battle like that. Doesn't matter. He's gonna put up that wall. Oh, Hyper is going aggressive, running out of blades. Lands the headshot onto Hellar. He's got all 5 back now. All onto Melody on the flank. He's caught out. 1 bullet. Doesn't matter. Rix will land his shot. 4-2 and 2 quick rounds in a row for the side of M42. They're very much in this matchup still. Byron for the side of Optimistic, and they make it count. But yeah, let me actually check that angle. Let me go into follow. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, I get what you're talking. I get what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, basically
That
you can
angle.
just do a usual double updraft there. That's a very common strategy. Even I do it whenever we play together. I got like 3 kills off of it once, and you still don't know about it?
Nah. I mean, you don't really get frags, so it's not like I noticed.
Uh-huh. That's why I get like 40 frags during our games together,
Yeah,
and you get like,
yeah.
what, 10?
No. Tell me the amount of frags when you actually wake up. When you actually play a game after you wake up. So yeah. The 1 unit dreams don't count. Just saying. Hawaii.
Okay. Okay.
his
You are
drone
not,
room
I am not carrying you ever again in your entire life. Just watch.
All right. It's quite the opposite, guys. Don't worry.
Uh-huh.
It's a 4-2 score line. 4 ultimates available for the side of M42. They can do the entry and they can be the close span with these. Rick's making some noise. Melody is going to be actually pushing through and destroying the bot. Not re-aggressing. That's smart. Eating up the utility. Now they don't have anything to watch the flank, but that could just been an invitation for Hellar to push. Not Hellar actually, for Riggs to push towards A. Obviously, Flex is still holding that, but with the Viper Spit being placed on B, how long will he hold? Oh, he turns around, but Riggs is not looking above him. He's right under. Oh my god, no way. Oh, Hellar is gonna be there to save the day. Flex is like, what?
Yeah, Flex is like, hello, daddy. What is this? This is not what I signed up for.
Comes in
But the Hunter's
from
Fury is
Kawhi,
gonna be
a
good.
bit late. Doesn't deny the spike plan though.
With chunks of damage being given, Kawhi is gonna be the one to take down Hyper at the bare minimum. Venom's right around the corner. Maybe he's gonna be able to find something. He needs to get a kill here, but not even that's gonna happen. Venom good for 1, but immediately gets traded up. 3 other people. They have the angle under their control. There's nothing to really worry about there. 5 into the scorecard, ladies and gentlemen. And finally, the momentum has been broken from the side of M42. They did get 2 rounds, but that's all that they're going to be able to find. Once again, ball in the court of the side of Optimistic. It's their time to play, and it's their time to kick it off.
And you never really know when the gears are gonna change. I mean, M42, I guess defense could be a lot better if I'm being honest. They have a double sentinel, a Viper, the Sova. And Rival, he's such a good Sova right now. I'm actually loving his play, so their defense is still something I feel like Optimistic need to sort of worry about. Make sure they're ready. Hyper with an operator. Oh, that's an accurate shot, but I think it hit the box. Didn't really get the wall bang in there. Oh, he's going for a second. These shots are close, man. Vibe is so brave to actually go for a repeat for about 3 times. He's gonna finally fall back. Hyper is still making some noise, but Venom pushing down. Why do they not have utility there? One turret should have done enough. Venom He's now all alone inside. He will be quite low. Shock dash won't connect, but okay, Flex. He's gonna be flying in the sky. Emo
To be an
denies him.
angel, but no.
Yeah, Emo denies him. He says, "I'm the only little boy." Rival holding down mid, and Melody's gonna see his gun barrel. He's gonna walk into it. It's all down to Heller. They did get some momentum. His position is revealed now. He's gonna have to fall back. I think he might try and save the gun. This was their buy round.
Scanning ahead.
Some extra economy wouldn't be that bad. They also have a lead, but yeah, Emo's not gonna allow that. Getting that shot in 5-3 is gonna be the score line, and M42, they don't want to go down without a fight.
They're gonna keep the ball rolling on their court for as long as they possibly can. It's 5-3. Slowly but surely, they're making it all happen. Kawhi, he did take the pause though, and it's a really smart idea. Optimistic. They need to try and maybe bring in something a little bit more systematic onto their playbook. Because currently, I don't know, Gary, it just feels like the side of optimistic, they're trying to make anything work out. Like pretty much anything. Like it's not like the map of Haven where they had a fixed strategy, and that was a strategy that they were following throughout the game. And they made tweaks to the strategy that threw off the side of M42 constantly. But here, I don't see a strategic hold to their defense. No one's holding kitchen. The kitchen would be so much better held by the Killjoy, just placing a turret there, maybe, and the Killjoy was just rotating around from screens onto mid, holding 3 different side lanes altogether. There's so much potential of the KJ, but I'm not seeing any of that. And is it because of the double initiator composition? Is it because they don't have a Sage on their side? Because currently, I'm a little bit lost. This is why I always say that the Sage just allows you to be a lot more dynamic in the way you can take a lot of your holds on the map of Icebox. And without that wall, I think that they're feeling the pressure, but at the same time, I could be wrong as well. What is that wall?
Where did he shoot it from? From B?
Why is that wall there?
Why is it like connected to the thing? Wait, I am trying to go into the cam mode, but I can't. I don't know how to play Valorant, but yeah, doesn't matter. That's an interesting wall coming in. It will. I feel like the wall. I mean, is it really gonna affect them that much? If they can just push through the other lane, yes, it will come into effect when they're trying to entry into their the place where you plant the bomb, because there is some cover. It actually covers up the entirety of yellow, so it's kind of helpful. It's kind of neat. It also actually covers up the entrance towards a tunnel. So yeah, I mean, Vipers and the ingenuities, I guess.
But do you really want this? They're playing for a post-plant wall instead of a defensive wall. I guess it can work, but it's a wall that can help the attackers a lot more than help the defenders. It's purely for a post-plant. This wall is built for a post-plant. I guess it can work. Let's just see how they play it out, because Vibey, he's a professional player. I'm just the analyst, and you're supposed to be the ones to show me a lot of new different strategies so that I can put it into my own analysis handbook and then possibly teach other players or even give advice to other squads as well moving on down the line.
I mean, the way Flex is actually fragging, do they really need anyone to go down? I mean, we are going to see some mollies coming in. Hyper will be pushed to be aggressive. Flex holding with a Judge. He will almost be 100. He's going to dodge.
Oh, hello!
Venom, 3 players into space. Vibey gets 1, but the trade is...
Spike down B.
Wait, is this an eco round?
Yeah, this is an eco round.
This is an eco
And it's already
round.
a 2 versus 2
brought it to a
situation.
2 versus 2. The players are separated. They need to outnumber him.
Are you serious,
Heal
Kawhi?
him up. Heal him up.
Heal him up.
Gun here.
Get the
Heal him
little bit
up,
of the good
right?
stuff right there. I can't say the words that I normally do say
Okay,
during my
chill,
normal match
chill,
games, but still,
aggressive,
it's
chill.
alright.
Flash
Rix,
will give information.
he's
Rix,
gonna be going in.
Need to double peek
remaining.
this. No, why are you going for a solo one? Has a Spectre, but no armor. Melody. Oh wow. Rix is really gonna play the safe, but Melody, he's pushed up. Oh no, the timing. Don't destroy it, don't destroy it. Okay, they ring around the rose. Oh! They know exactly where
seconds
they
left.
are. They should know.
He can get a
Come on,
gun.
Melody.
He can get a
Melody,
gun.
you should know where he is. Pick up that gun. It doesn't matter. He knows where you are. He does pick it up. But the bomb plans on the timing. He was just going to A. Flash comes in. He's flashed. You should see him. The circle should have given him information. He's planting under the container.
10 seconds
Oh,
left.
time. 10 seconds. He has to take it to more wall banks. Come on, keep it coming.
Lights down.
That's the bomb planted.
That's damage. It's the 1v1 situation, slowly but steady. Melody spots out the player.
Oh, what are you doing?
Melody? Melody?
Dude, all that hype and Melody wins like that.
Melody was so confused. I think that he was like, oh, I'll stop clicking on my mouse. Oh, wait, I'm still holding my mouse. Oh, wait, he just beat the corner. Oh, no.
One enemy remaining.
I am a vandal. I don't have a phantom.
Oh, it looked so good until that. It was such an intense situation. They were playing ring around the rosy. Spike plan was there. He tagged him to the wall. Oh god, it's. But it was a thrifty round. Good eco damage. Hyper again. The trade there from Vibe. Really useful. Picks up that operator. There's a player pushed in though. Emo. Does Vibe read this? Emo's waiting for him. Ball comes up. Doesn't line up the spray. He doesn't line up the shot either. They're gonna fall back. Emo's gonna put up the wall, getting on him top from that slow orb. He should have an idea, but oh, he spots the head. And he's gonna land his headshot. The revive is there as well. Be open, guys. Kawhi from mid should give them information, but the spike it's still nade. Okay, they're gonna regress.
You know what I love? You know what I love? The amount of the amount of commitment from Emo to use his wall just to get up there to get his buddy hyper up.
Oh,
He
the plan is
invested
gonna be
the wall
difficult
for
now.
it. Yeah, but he invested a wall for a bro.
Oh, wish you would do
nothing
more of that.
Bomb grenade out.
Imagine.
Imagine if you did that, but yeah, M42 pushing in. Now without that wall, they're gonna have to plan the mountain a little bit more cover. Rival gets a fragment to help. 2 versus 4 scenario. Melody, he's trying to land shots but missing everywhere. Recon's gonna sort of push him out, but Emo's there to get that trade. Kawhi on top, spotted out from the side. He's gonna land one onto Venom. Can he land more? There are 3 players he needs to get through. Has a Hunter's Fury. Gonna send that drone out. Risky play.
He's a
Rival.
No one escapes.
Kawhi? Why?
No one.
They're
Why?
doing like they're doing stuff that I really don't know why they're doing, but they're doing it.
Hey, they're being
But-
optimistic about their chances, but
A
Still.
little bit too optimistic if I'm being
hey, it's their namesake, but still, you don't live up to your namesake like this. Come on, like, some of these plays are just making me question a lot of things. And hey, can we go back to the old camp, please, for just a second? There was a poster there. It was, think outside the box. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
that they're thinking outside of the box a little bit too much.
Yeah, maybe think outside the box, not 4 boxes.
No, don't
maybe-
think
maybe-
outside the entire cube into the 5th dimension.
Don't stay inside the truck. Please stay inside the containing shipment. The container shipment, whatever you want to call it. Just- We're taking this
You
too
are
far. doesn't it?
confused as we are. Like, honestly, after this situation, I'm like, we are all just confused. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen, but I don't know how to justify any of this. Like, both of our brains are fried after the last 2 rounds that we just witnessed. Clutchable
Why do
rounds,
we
but
put ourselves through this? I don't know.
hey, that's because we love Valorant. That's because we love casting, and we love bringing these type of games to you and the audience, just like Team Liquid did for us here for this tournament. They're
Thank
giving
you,
such an
Liquid.
incredible opportunity to these players just to showcase their talent and then further develop their talents even after they win here. A one-on-one coaching session is not possible from all of these top caliber teams, even if you pay them, and they're giving it for free in this tournament for the players who want it out. Thank you again, Team Liquid and Alienware, for giving us this tournament. But at the same time, one of these teams, they need to win here if they want to keep the ball rolling in their court and go down over to the semifinals.
Oh, rival.
Right here.
It's just not
30
happening
seconds
yet
left.
because Rival, he's going to be the first one to dink a couple of people onto the next dimension to make it all happen for them.
One down.
But with Hyper now chiming in as well, one by one, the bodies are dropping, but still, Flex!
One
Good
shot
for 1
flex.
kill, but not for more than that. He needs to hit this knife shot. He missed it already. He now needs to pick himself up a gun, but look behind
don't
you.
know where
It's
he
gonna be
is.
another
Player
Flex!
standing.
We're gonna be
If
able
he
to
got
find
that,
If he got that.
that could have been huge.
Yeah.
Kawhi's position is revealed from the flank. He does land some shots, and I mean, if we did bring Hyper down, if he dinked Hyper there, he could have won this. But regardless, M42, they found their rhythm. They're able to do
Here.
these fakes at B and have established control at beating up the utility and even getting a couple of picks in. Hyper looking at the right angle. Kawhi gives himself away and Hyper with the peek. And they read it so well. They're predicting those mid pushes and they were able to find a couple of frags
Last
there.
round in the half.
A lot of action in their A side, but doesn't really matter, going in their favor. Now they finally attained it. And 42 after winning 4 in a row, completely eliminating the side of the 4 times in a row. They're finally going to get their name on top of the leaderboard. But with the last round coming in, both sides are on their buys. It's going to be the sides of rifles coming up. And it's all going to come down to if the side of Mystic are able to tie things up. If they do, great for them, because going into the next half with a clear mentality is going to be really helpful. And I feel like their lineup sort of prefers them to go on that attack, but
not
flex.
twice. Not twice.
You don't pull it off twice. Rival is going to send the drone flying. Will spot out. Seekers as well are going to come out. I gotta say, is that Seeker? I mean, it pushes them away, but it would be so much more useful in the later stages of the round. Venom pushing up. Now he knows there should be a player outside kitchen. He's going to push in wallbang. Kawhi doesn't connect, but Hellar's at frag in. Immediately looks at the B main because he knows the players will be pushing through, but Emo a bit hesitant. Still has a wall to go for the plan, but so does Hellar. Utilities available. Swarm nade will go off. Not denying anything. They're going to be playing patiently. A secondary swarm nade coming from the opposition. Rix. Emo's going for a wall, but not for the plan. He's going to be pushing up. Flex with the frag on Rix. He doesn't know what he's doing. His Flex is dashing in. Guess what? Kenny flick on. Runs out of bullets.
Oh my god, knife!
He knows on the sheriff. But Kawhi to get that trade in. Oh my god. Flex. Okay. That's a normal life, buddy. Not a Blade Storm.
My god.
Here.
God, he just pulled out the knife and he's like, I don't care, man. I'm gonna rush it. I'm gonna make it happen. I'm gonna pull out this knife and I'm gonna cut him up to pieces. I'm gonna make a sashimi out of him, but Melody's not having any of that. Melody's not having any of that. Oh, God. Poor old Flex. He's gonna be feeling that a little bit. But still, hey, 6 and 6 on the scorecards. They're both gonna be happy about it. Nothing to really worry about here.
They won the round. It's
yeah,
6-6.
that's all that matters. That's all
what
that
it
matters.
And they're going into the next half with all equal sides. It's all even Stevens. Nothing is separating them. Except this next half as we see Flex. Oh my god, man. Why is he so aggressive? Riggs does punish him for that. The swarm name, the utilities will be denying any more entrance. God. Vibe. Oh, I can't even say his name. Vibey. Missing his shots, looking at the wrong angle. Kawhi all alone. The peaks come in and Rival's gonna finish him off. Melody making himself known in that B main. He does have Elara as company. But that's all that the side of Optimistic have right now. Going into the B main, noise is made. Emo flicks around. He's like, oh. Spidey senses tingling. Drop comes in from Melody as well. Venom goes for a peek. Here comes the swarm mate. Double peeks are there. Heller gets a shot in.
So strong, man.
Heal coming in. Oh, the recon.
Spike down.
It's gonna
B.
catch him off guard. All onto Melody. Flank flare coming in. Hyper finishing it off. 6-7 scoreline. And M42 looking prime time for that lead. They're going for those buys, and that weapons advantage might set these two teams apart.
6 and 6 already, down to a 6 and 7. First round loss, I honestly don't think it's gonna hurt, because you know what I think about the 6 and 6 scoreline. It's pretty much starting a brand new game, but you're playing at 12 rounds instead of 24. It's pretty much there, but 12 rounds, that's not much when you look at the grand scheme of things. 6 and 8 on the scorecards, there's a possibility, but possible thrifty. Hey, it could happen, but look at Flex. Flex is mad that he couldn't make Sashimi in the last round. He wants to make some more, but I don't think it starts with getting pounced on by Rix and his own Spectre. They're just running and gunning. They're trying to go in for kills. They're not able to find out much. And now it's all up to Kawhi being like, yo, boys, I think I got control of B. And then he looks at the minimap and then he looks up top and he's like, oh, yo, boys, where did you go? I didn't mean to go push it like this. 6 and 8, ladies and gentlemen. This is not how it's supposed to go.
My God, I don't know why that cracked me up so much. Your boys, I got control.
Spike down B.
Yeah.
Enemy
All right,
remaining.
I'm gonna stop.
Hey,
It's
do you know
gonna be an
why?
8-6.
Do you know why I actually said this? I still remember back when I was watching a tournament being casted by one of my casters friends in Europe. He literally on screen in front of 5,000 people just shouted, "Yo, boys, get inside of the site." He's already cleared it, and I just died right then and there because
I
of
don't
it. I was
know
like,
why
"Oh
that's
god,
so funny, man. Honestly. Oh,
that's just the
it's
best moment there."
8-6. Buy round for side of optimistic Rex. Do you want to be this aggressive? The answer is no, but Vibe's gonna reply with his own frag. Headshot onto wrist. Loses a decent chunk of his HP.
the spike.
Would love a heal from Melody right now, but Melody's singing his own melody. The heal will be provided to him. Zyper with a Marshall. Bonus round for M42. Already lost a player. No option for that lockdown now. No revive, nothing. And Hyper, he doesn't know what's coming to him. So many players aggressing on him. They're all setting up for this take. Hyper, he's going to be watching that recon, calling it out to the boys. And he's going to be falling back. No, he's going to be playing aggressively. Oh, he's still up there. Oh, Flex. Oh my god, he's just gone right under him. Recon won't spot him out. Hyper, does he know there's a player under him? Does he call it out? Flex, he's in such a good position. Bomb will be planted. Venom from the flank does some damage. Taking down Vibey. Can he get more?
No, Venom!
Runs and guns, but doesn't get the shot in. Flex, here's the flick coming in. Rival will spot him out, sends a shot dart flying, but doesn't
Nice.
matter.
Yeah, but
Kawhi's gonna get a frag as well, all onto Emo. Oh, the bot doesn't spot him. Why did he have to destroy that? Picks up a Vandal right in front of his
but
face.
it doesn't have
Oh,
bullets.
God.
It didn't have any bullets in it. Now Emo, he's stuck between a rock
let
and a
him
hard
peek,
place.
Let him peek. Alright.
Imagine
least he
letting a
peeked.
person peek. You
Well,
don't give them chances. If you give them chances, they get way too rowdy. So you gotta put them down before they ever get that chance.
oh god, those are some dark words coming from you, aggressive. And you know what happened in the past, but it stays in the past. We're in the present. It's 8-7. Can we see a comeback here? One round is needed, but this is again a bit of a buy coming out for M42. Rifles in their hands, an operator for Hyper. And one teeny tiny Spectre for Rix, but he has the lockdown to make up for it. Viper ultimate, is it used? No, it's doing that glitch again where it shows me that
Man,
Viper.
Rifles has too many good lineups, dude.
Oh, Viper, hello?
Viper.
Misclick?
I understand you want a big hug, man. You can come to my place, I'll give you a hug. But you're not supposed to go to your opponents to get a hug from them.
Oh,
They don't have
there we
hugs.
go.
They have
The
very
phase
dangerous
control of the map,
bullets.
man. Here we see
Dude.
the side of optimistic. They know that they have the frag, they have the out of guard, and they're gonna spike down as well. Flex shots are gonna come in. Shock dart will land. Rix and Rival getting a couple of frags with Raider. Oh, he gets a shot in. Hellar with an off angle onto Risk. Sorry, why did you say Risk? It's Rix. Oh god, nobody saw that. Venom, he's all alone on mid with the Vandal. Low HP on Vibey, but he has an operator, and he has two teams to back him up, two teammates to back him up. Melody has the right idea, spots him in the mid, but gets
Venom,
an
that's a
impressive
good shot.
Nice jiggle. Vibey with an operator holding the angle. He misses
Hello,
it.
Vibe. No, no,
Oh,
no, no,
I'm
no,
getting
no,
a
no,
bit
no, no.
scared right now, aggressive. He's gonna be moving towards the bomb. Time is ticking away. He's gonna try and stick it. Gets a tap in. Oh, as the wall drops, he gets one
is
more.
happening?
Run away! He does all the counter damage, man. He does all the damage too. That's all that matters.
Vibe
Get
is
some more money.
Okay, Vibe in this situation, the only thought that was going through his mind is that this operator's cursed. Drops it on the ground. He's like, I'll pick up a Spectre and then run away. I don't want to even save this. But sadly, Vibe, every single shot was caught on stream. But don't really worry about it. We won't judge you. We won't judge
We
you.
all watched it.
We won't judge you at all. It happens. 8-8 on the scorecard, ladies and
Yeah,
gentlemen. Keep the ball rolling.
lot
Go
more
for
too
it.
aggressive. All right, moving on. 8-8, all tied up, but it is a save for M42. And if they can pull off a thrifty, great job. But yeah, I mean, they did try and play it aggressively. Only Rival's gonna find success at the cost of two of his teammates. Shock darts are gonna land him. Magic number HP doesn't matter. Flex is gonna get the shot onto him, and he's just gonna play parkour, jumping in. Gets legged though with a Marshall. Oh,
my
hello.
God, okay, Flex! You're flexing on them. You're styling on them way too
Venom.
hard, man.
Spike planted.
Flexes a bit as well with the one
God,
tap, but oh my,
Flex.
dude, I have epilepsy.
Oh,
my God, what
God,
just
Flex,
happened?
you don't do them like that. Too much style from
Venom
this
though,
man,
Venom
but
though, let's
Venom.
calm down, let's calm down. Sends them all
Okay.
in, Flash will find him, info is there that he's there, but he doesn't check the angle. Flex is there on the left. On the right, actually. Gets a 4K. Oh, almost denying something that could be really dangerous. But god damn, that spin.
God
Man's playing Beyblade out
damn,
here.
dude. He's actually playing Beyblade out here, man. Oh my god, Flex, he's just flexing on them haters. He's like, hey, you want to fight me? I'm going to show you exactly what I can do in style. My god, Flex, that's going to go into a highlight reel for sure, but it's going to be 9 and 8. These rounds are getting way too close for comfort, but it
Oh,
feels
come
like
on,
both of these
Kawhi.
teams are actually...
Oh, Hyper.
Oh,
Can he run away? He does. Wall for Mimo provides cover.
it's just not going to be able to find out much, though. Level. Towards the back end of it all. He's trying to survive this. Positions are given, but it's still a 5 versus 4 situation. Just need one kill. One over-aggressive player. That's all that they require. Pin drop silence throughout the entire map. The players
You
are just
say that.
waiting for a mistake.
As you
Things
say
are
that,
gonna
somebody
become-
smacks. But then go on. Sorry.
Shh. Silence. Wait for the execution. The pings are going to be coming on dead through. And the silence has been broken with one shot from the side of Hyper. Second from him as well. Things all around. And Hyper, he's now back into the game. 9 and 8, up to a 9 and 9 possibility. 2 versus 5 situation seems absolutely impossible. But if anyone can do it, it has to be LRR. And the side of Flex. One kill has been found. LRR is going to be able to find a second. He's looking for some more, but he's just not going to be able to get it. Flex, you got it once, man. But I don't think you're going to be able to get it yet. Flex, he's going for it. But the Beyblade tactic's not going to be working this time around. 9 and 9 on the scorecard, ladies and gentlemen. And another round on the board for the side of M42. They're getting it all done, but right at the very end, Kirito, it feels like they're having so much fun as well, both of these squads. You can see them enjoying themselves as they're playing. And that's what you should do. That's when you're going to be at your all-time high, especially from Flex. He's just having a blast out here.
And that guy loves to fly around. The Jet is a perfect character for him, and the way he's jumping around, it just even makes us have a bit of a giggle. But it's 9 and 9. No time for giggles. They are on match point. They need to win this one more to get the dub. Flex pulls out the Blade Storm, spotted out because of the turret. They know he's on top of tunnel. And Hellar's right there. First frag going in favor of M42. He's going to be dropping down. Noise is made by Rix. Now he's got to transfer his attention to mid, but from behind. Oh, he could do some serious damage here. 5e gone. Nothing's really providing cover for them. Rival gets one. Melody with the
Spike
trade.
down, attacker spawn.
Emo gets one as well, but there's a player behind them. Here comes the Marshal from Kawhi. Legs one. Can he get the shot in? Come on, you need one bullet. Calm down, Kawhi. Calm
Oh,
down.
slow
Oh
and
my
steady.
God.
You can see his feet. Oh my god, he's actually going to be able to find a headshot through the wall. He's not going to be able to find a second. He's going to be
no
able to
way.
find one more. One more. Make it happen.
Oh my
Oh, he's going to be able to
Make it
do it.
stop.
Kawhi.
Make it stop.
Okay, Kawhi. Okay, Kawhi. You got this. You got this. I believe in you. It's Venom, but Venom's also shaking in his boots. He's like, no, the sound's coming. I can hear the ultrasonic sounds just ringing on my ears. Am I going to be the one to survive this, though, is the real question. Will it be the real Spider-Man named Kawhi, the cute one, or will it be the actual Venom being able to win this one?
Again,
Slowing
another
it down.
30 seconds left.
Taking it steady. Kirito, do you want to take this?
Oh
'Cause
my
I know
God,
you
I'm not
want
sure if
to.
I want to, man. But both of them trying to play patiently. That's a good part on the side of Venom. He wants him to make the first move. Knows that he's low. I mean, after taking on 4 people with a Marshal, you gotta lose some HP. But with 11 seconds
10
of clock,
seconds left.
he's gotta hurry up to the side and will be sending a recon down to make sure he's not coming on his hot on his tails. Gets the bomb down in time. Now has a Hunter's Fury. It's all gonna come down to positioning. Venom has to read this, that Hunter's Fury is on the table. He's going to be moving towards Kitchen. Kawhi. It's not planted for him. It's all going to come down to who's going to see who first. Considering the HP on him. Does Venom read? He's on top. Oh no. Did you see Kawhi? Kawhi is so scared. Kawhi is shaking. Is he going to stick it? Venom's not considering. He's on top and gets the headshot.
He's got it.
Press the
He's got it.
once. Oh my
No.
god. Oh my, doesn't even need the Hunter's Fury aggressive. That is still available for him. He can still play a post plant with that, but that is huge. They're gonna reestablish the lead again. Economy for M42 is kinda iffy. They can go for a bit of a half buy here. But once they do, I gotta say, this must be the last buy round. Unless they can throw some more money for the match point. It's all gonna come down to who wins these though.
Dude, this just did not
My
happen.
God.
I expected Venom to win this. There was no situation where Venom would have lost, but Kawhi, he's placed his position so well, but Flex,
Oh my God,
he's
Flex.
going in for the style
How are you
points
alive?
once again. And
How are you
look at
alive?
this Hyper. He's just rushing in, man. Hyper's doing all that he can to make this one happen for his team, but right
Heal
up to
him.
the very
Don't
end.
run away, Flex. Get the
Blocking sight.
What?
He's Flex is just dashing away up, drafting away, and Melody. Wait, bro, you got get that heal up.
Yeah,
Flex
bro, I
is
got the
just
good
moving
stuff.
her.
Don't worry about it. I
Okay,
got
stop.
you
Don't-
covered.
You say that again, we're getting banned. I don't know.
No, I don't mean it in a bad way. I just mean it in the sense of a heal. It's your fault that you're taking it like that,
Alright.
but
People are taking it. Okay, doesn't matter. Seekers come out. That's gonna be a big ultimate. But Rix with counter doesn't matter. They're not really stopping. They're gonna make a lot of ground. But Swarm Nade Rival's gonna be in the off. All onto Melody, who's trying to run around. Rival knows where he is. He's making a lot of noise. Can he have one shot? But from behind, Rival gets a trade in 10 and 10. Oh god, they worked so hard to get that lead. But M42 just place a lockdown and take it all away. They're gonna get some more money in the bank as well. Buy around for both sides actually. Yeah, both sides can actually get a buy. Yeah, this is just the second map, man. We still don't know if M42's got enough left in the tank to get that equalization in.
M42, even if they win here, do you honestly believe they're gonna have enough energy to keep the fight rolling on towards the third map? It's gonna be hard. Ooh, Venom gets a little bit of a haircut there. He's really gonna need to run on away. Flex is taking a much more of an aggressive position, pushing
Barber's
all the
not
way
done.
into yellow. They're already in the B side. Vix is holding from the top end, and Venom's playing it very slow. He's
Kitchen, look
playing
at
it
the
very
kitchen. Do they
steady.
know? They don't know.
I don't think they know. The kitchen push is already there. Rix is also gonna get caught. The kitchen is completely open and they can walk straight in, but no! Venom, he's just so good! He's gonna be the one to survive. Rix is gonna be able to chime on down through and take out Flex as well. This is the B-side hold that we've been waiting for. This is the B-side hold that we've been wanting for so long. But the thing is, the kitchen player, Vibey, he's been waiting there for too long.
This turret, he can't push on. If he does, his position will be discovered, and we have a player there, Rival, who can just go in there and get the shot in. The rotation is coming, but they're going back to A. They can afford it to B. Try out that B, but Rix, 5 HP, gets one. Vibe all gets the shot in. Emo's right there. Shock darts are gonna tag him. Wallbang is all what he needs, and he
That
turns
shock
him into
dart
a
was
present.
that shock dart was kinda oof. But it's fine.
Man, Rival, how long has he been playing that Sova? Like, Nico, you there? What? Rival, get your PC back.
One enemy remaining.
Oh, doesn't matter. A timeout coming in for the side of Optimistic, and I gotta say it's actually a nice timeout as we see M42 they did win 2 rounds in a row. That's gonna break the momentum, and that's also gonna allow the side of Optimist to actually have a talk amongst themselves how they want to play this. This is a save round, so I don't know if the tactical discussions are gonna actually get implemented, but yeah, they are thinking ahead of time. But keep it in mind, 11 and 10. M42 have an
They start taking it
advantage.
much more seriously.
Yeah, I
They
mean,
really do.
they can go to a 12-10 right now, unless of course Optimist pulls something out of the hat.
Say optimist instead of optimistic.
I
They're
mean,
saying Transformers out here, man.
opt there's more to Optimistic that meets the eyes, but for now, their eyes should be on that equalization.
Yep.
And they need to get that on this 50 round, because if they give away this match point, they're gonna have an eco next round. But again, if they lose it, they're gonna give away the 1 round advantage they had. We have to go to the third map, and who knows what's gonna happen there.
They do have the ultimates to make it happen, though. That's the thing. Optimistic, they have a lot of balls to work with. They can push themselves forward. But the thing is, when you look at the scorecards of M42, just look at them. 20, 17, 16, 16, and 16. They're equal all across the board. Everyone is showing up.
See ya.
But that's not the case from the other end. This is dangerous. Flex, take
Oh,
it
no
slow.
way.
And Hill RR gets another one towards the face of Riggs. And equalization could very much be possible, but I'm not going to be jinxing it.
Revive
Not just
available.
yet. Emo, he's holding at the very bottom. Spots out the player. Takes a tiny little bit of damage, but Flex. Stop, Flex, please. This is not how you're going to play the game right now. Just take it easy. Take it slow.
They pick up guns.
Have a gun for himself at least.
This Fury coming in. Rival will be not destroying it. Oh!
Oh,
Emo
no,
thought
he's
he
not
was
gonna
going to
be
be
able
caught
to
out
do
there, but Rival, no!
Last player standing.
Oh no.
The Venom has a Viper Pit, but he can't even get into the site to use it. Why does he? Does he just put it out there? I don't know at this point. The side of oh god. I mean, impressive from Flex to get that shot in, but I think with his Sheriff, that really made the difference. And I mean, Flex, he's just jumping around. Venom, what does he even do now? He's playing around kitchen. I think he wants to save the Vandal so that they can have some more money going to the next one, so that he can buy one of his teammates, possibly. Even a Spectre would be helpful. Flex making a lot of noise. He doesn't want to lose his guns, though. They will have money, but they want to save. Hellar does get the trade on the Venoms. No weapon for you next round. And that's not a bad round overall, considered for the side of Optimistic. Side of M42, though.
Closer.
Oh, their money.
Yeah, their money's taking a massive hit. M42, this is the last round that they can go in for a bye. If they lose here, it's over. They have nothing to their name. It's the beginning of the end, ladies and gentlemen. The last round for M42. The last chance for them to have enough to keep the ball rolling in their court and not get absolutely demolished here. And for the side of Optimistic, they win everything. They win in the eco, they win in the rounds, and they have the best possible advantage to close everything off. If this is a kill from the side of Kawhi, he's actually going to be the one to take down Emo. Emo with the revive. No. This is where it all falls apart, ladies and gentlemen. One kill. One kill on the most important player in the entire server now. The Sage and the revive. The possibility of a sixth man just got thrown out of the window. M42, what's your plan? How do you want to win this? You need to show me, because as an analyst, I have nothing for you.
Welcome to my world.
Viper Spit coming in. Venom trying to deny with his own ECG. Viper Spit in a Viper Spit. He's going to be sending some. Who do you even see in there?
Oh no, Venom!
Who do you see in there? Do you have any visual?
Planted.
Which Viper is going to win out? Melody with the wrist.
Happening, hello? Who's on the top end? Was it Flex?
I don't know
Okay,
what's
Flex.
happening.
Okay, there's a
Flex
lot
on
of
the
Vipers,
Venom.
been a lot of smokes, man. It's gonna be working. Flex on the sidelines. It's gonna be the one to take
Viper.
down Rival.
An
Vipers, he's
operator.
looking for something, but no, it's just an operator. What you gonna do with it, man? Do you go left? Do you go right? Maybe go in for a no scope. It's a 5 versus 1 situation since when? When was this becoming a 5 versus 1? How did it become a 5 versus 1? Do we even have a replay for this? What just happened in this game? Everyone is just running around in the Viper Spit like, as if they had like sunglasses on or something. It's like the blind man walked into a bar situation. What just happened there?
You're gonna hate me for saying this, but I'm loving this match.
No, how?
Every-
As an analyst,
every
my
last
brain hurts.
It hurts my brain, but I mean, I love myself if it's this kind of hurting, man. What is this matchup? 12-11. Economy for M42 is broken down, and honestly, it's not their fault. It's obviously the first map. M42 were making mistakes. Optimistic were throwing a few rounds. They were making sides on the beginning, but right now they're all playing to perfection. It's like sometimes they're being a bit aggressive, sometimes they're not checking the angles. That's it. Those are mistakes you can't really blame them for. Flex, how does he lurk up mid? Finds one onto Rival.
It's already a 4 versus 2.
Players. You can
4
get a
versus
revive,
2.
though.
Hyper has 8
Get that revive.
HP.
Get that revive.
Oh wait, yeah. They still have the revive to work with. But Emo, he's kind of scared. He doesn't know where he's going to be reviving this. Not just yet, but where's the revive?
There's a player in screens. Just get him
Hello?
up. Why is he not getting him up? Hyper. Sorry, not Hyper. What am I saying? Even I'm confused.
Evo.
Evo. Oh my god, there's a player right under him. If he dies right now, it's all gone. It's all done. It's happened.
What just happened? No revive whatsoever. Did everyone
Mad
just
Lads.
walk away from their chair or what? Are they giving Hyper a
4-2.
chance to go in a clutch and go in for a clip? What is this?
Why did they not
No.
revive? Flex is calling it. Hyper's 49 HP, Swarm Nade will tag him. He's gonna go for the tap. 430. No way, he will just Melody will finish things off. And it's the
Attacker
dogs.
win.
It's the boys who've been working so hard, grinding so hard. Everyone will know their name right now. Oh my god. If there's anything we learn, don't underestimate the underdogs. Because even the Titans, they can crumble in the pressure. Emo, why didn't you revive? Oh my god, dude. Why did he not revive? Oh, look at Aggress. This is a quarterfinal.
It's a quarterfinal single
Oh.
elimination. There's not even a lower brackets to just go down onto.
Oh god.
It's fine. I guess at the very end, M42, they just lost hope. They were having way too much fun, and right at the very end, I guess that Emo just didn't want to pick anyone up. But that's not how the game goes. They could have gone in for a try. There was a possibility for them to come on back, possibly head on down over into the third map as well, but it was just not clicking for M42. They were just not able to play together as a roster, and that's why it was just heartbreaking. But let's head on down over towards the match highlight one more time so you can see all of the nifty tricks being pulled off from both sides. Just the way that they were fragging
Oh, no,
out, the way that they
Flex.
were taking kills. Like, Flex was just feeling himself,
Dude.
man.
No, honestly, Flex, he didn't really like play tactically. He was just jumping around. I mean, it worked out, but I did not see like any kind of tactical prowess in him. He was just like, okay, up here, now I'm shooting there. Aim obviously was a factor for him, but overall the jet utility, he was just flying the whole match.
He was just flying around. He's becoming a Blade. He was becoming a tornado. He's becoming a Bakugan. Everything. Like,
Oh my
every
God.
single goddamn toy that we can think about, he wanted to become that just by playing that jet. Then he was able to do it as well. So much utility being used, so much nifty tricks being pulled up by Optimistic. They were constantly just switching up their game plans. And initially, I was really scared because Optimistic, they didn't look as though they were going to be the ones to take it all away. M42 started slapping back really hard, and it was on the back of Hyper and Venom. These two stepped up massively throughout the entirety of the last game. They were doing so much, being able to take it down to a 6-6, being able to switch up every single game plan that they had to bring something a little bit more different. And this is the adaptability that we know the side of M42 for, but I think right at the very end, them being a new roster, them not having a lot of experience to work with for these long games, they just lost hope. And that really should not have happened at all. Losing hope like that suddenly that's rough. M42, I understand that you didn't want to play the third game, but you still could have gone in for a try. You had the resources available. You had the possibility of a clutch. If you just wanted it enough, you could have gotten it. I believed in you. But M42, they didn't believe in themselves.
My god, what a matchup. I thought the first map was entertaining, but oh my god. This tournament is literally chaos. I mean, god, I don't really know what to say. It was M42, obviously we all like really surprised that they tried their best in the end, but result of course is not what we expected. But you gotta give props to Optimistic. They were under the same pressure as well. This match was very much on equal terms in the very end stages, except that part. We don't talk about that. But yeah, things were very tied up. But still, I think some of the cases M42, they just cracked under the pressure. Some of the utilities were affected a little bit, and it's like their map control was all over the place. We're seeing these players from Optimistic just lurking all around. They're walking from mid towards CT towards screens into A site. And it's like, why are there not utilities there? Why are they not covering that? Why are they getting surprised from it? At least go into the angle and expect it. They are like, oh, knives out, caught off guard. That should not happen to a team like that. I think the pressure just got to them. But team optimistic, man. They just kept still under the pressure. And I gotta give it to my man Flex. And Vibey as well. He was on the Viper, but he was still in that. He was Jet on the first match. He still was in that Jet mentality. Oh god, there it is. that just flex in one word. And
Excellent on them haters, man.
yeah, flexing on those haters. Everybody else from the set M42 played well as well, but it's again the confident issues, and same wasn't the case for Optimistic. They were able to calm themselves down, and they were just chilling out. I feel like the overall synergy, as you said, was a big factor for them because I think they have been playing for a while. That the synergy we saw on the first map was insane, and I guess that just sort of transferred in through here.
One enemy remaining.
Didn't really bring themselves to play it to the fullest potential. And another thing is that like M42, they didn't have their full main roster. I really did not notice it initially, but Rival did replace Sam today, so as far as I know, he is just a substitute, and that also could have been a problem for M42. So yeah, Sam's a really crucial part of the roster, and especially I do believe that Sam is the IGL. So without their IGL, I can understand that M42, they just had a really rough time trying to bring this one back. It happens. Nothing to really worry about here. They could have done way better, but M42, they can pat themselves on the back and be like, hey, we tried. We tried to bring in something a little bit more different, a little bit more systematic, but right at the very end, we were just not able to close things out. They played their cards really beautifully. They were able to make it all happen, but they could have done so much more better. And hopefully, moving on down the line, they learned something from this. Yes, without your IGL, it can be really difficult, but emergencies can happen, and you need to try and figure something out down the line too. And today, it's just not the day for M42. Maybe on another timeline, maybe in another tournament, but for now, it's going to be Optimistic getting one step closer towards having a chance to meet Team Liquid for 1v1 coaching session.
Oh my god, but we're still in the quarterfinals, aggressive. We are going to the semis. We still have the grand finals. So much to look forward to. And if these matches are going to be on the same caliber or more, because the stakes are getting higher, the closer you get, the more you want it. And the more the other teams are going to want it, the more intense the matches are going to get. And I just got to say, you might see me lying down in the next months. It just make it
As soon as you
stop.
get that better camera, you're going to be seeing him lying
Oh,
down
yes.
suddenly all of a sudden.
Oh yes, yeah, it's coming, definitely. But yeah, I mean, what's more importantly coming is obviously the next matches, and for that, obviously, all credit goes to the side of Alienware. They're giving the teams like the optimistic to rise up here. Yeah, obviously, they are giving them the opportunity to transform into something new. This team, who knows?
Truly.
Couple of weeks ago might not have had this opportunity to play against M42. We would not know they existed. You didn't know who they were.
Yeah, that's true.
And we now know that they are a force to be reckoned with. They made a strong team like M42 crumble. They're making me say M42 too. Okay, this is not normal. Only in the Dell Futurist Gaming Valorant. Only when they have the opportunity to meet the side of Team Liquid. So yeah, I mean, all thanks to side of Alienware, all thanks to side of Team Liquid for allowing us to host this tournament, allowing this tournament to happen, allowing these players to play and show their greatness to all these viewers. Hopefully you enjoyed the matchup, and well, I certainly did. If you didn't enjoy, I don't know what will enjoy, honestly. I don't know.
Maybe I think I know what's going to be a little bit more enjoyable for them. A couple of the amazing deals set by from the side of Alienware down in the description below. Those offers could just be the thing that suits your fancy for a next big upgrade. Yes, I know Alienware stuff, it's really expensive, but we at the Esports Club, we got you covered. You can get a couple of discounts down in the description. Check it out. All the links. You can save a little bit of money in the process. But for now, thank you all for stopping by here and spending time with us throughout this entire game. It was a really fun one to cast. Both of these teams, they showcased their mettle on match number 1, but in map number 2, I honestly have to say M42, it was a little bit of a heartbreaking defeat with them just dropping the ball and not really going in for what they really should have believed in, a possibility of a clutch. They could have made it happen, but they just didn't expect it to. But for now, that's all that we have for you for today. We're going to be back with you tomorrow with a lot more action of the semifinals, ladies and gentlemen. We're out of the quarters. All 4 matches have been played, and the teams are now prepped up, and they're gunning to move on down forward. So we're going to be heading on off. And thank you all for stopping by for the Dell Futurist Gaming Valorant event powered by Alienware in association with Team Liquid. Good night and happy gaming.
On boundaries with the new Alienware M15R6, available on alienware.co.in. Experience smooth, high-speed gaming action with powerful performance and uninterrupted play. Enjoy software and warranty upgrades, exclusive offers and benefits with no cost shipping. Ready to game like never before? Get it all on alienware.co.in.